Hey everyone, welcome in. How are we all doing today? I was I'm having a bit of a busy morning. I was still continuing on my taxes and all that stuff, and it just got away from me, you know. How's everyone doing today? Fresh? I just showered I usually shower at night, but I got home a bit late last night, so I showered in the morning. So I'm very fresh and clean. I even washed my hair this morning. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, it's very bad times. And welcome in, Rushy. Happy Sunday to you as well. Very moment of Miji not being stinky. I'm finally not stinky before, um, during stream. Going to bed without shower. I know. I'm definitely a night shower. Um, I don't really like going to bed like without showering first, but I figured I'd just go to sleep because it was late for me, you know? And I washed my sheets this morning too, so it was fine. I slept without showering, but then I washed the sheets. So then tonight when I sleep, it'll be clean, you know? It's fine. I usually like if I sleep without showering first, I usually wash it's usually like a washing sheets day, you know? So fresh, so clean, yes. You too, you do it right after work. Yeah, especially like having gone outside, you know, I feel like I have to wash off the outside germs, you know? Do you guys do you guys allow outside clothes in your bed? I cannot deal with outside clothes in my bed. It is um blasphemous, honestly. You'll allow it? Thank you, thank you. I think the sheet washing very helps. Um have to be clean when going to bed. I mean like I make an exception if I'm really, really tired. But sometimes sometimes after I travel I'm really, really tired, but um I still shower. Like, cause like I cannot get in my bed with like dirty plain clothes, like dirty plain, not clothes, but like, you know, just like after traveling, it just feels like you got all the germs from all around the world, you know? After my very strenuous job, yeah, after I get all sweaty, at my desk job, I have to wash off and not I don't even leave the house. I just like work at home. And then and then I have to wash it all off, you know? Only exception if I'm exhausted. Even if I'm exhausted, though, you could just change into your pajamas. Question: if you get up at noon, do you normally have lunch at the usual time? Well, I eat breakfast. Like, I have to eat when I wake up. I'm most very hungry when I wake up. So, I don't know if it's good. I think at that point, it's your breakfast, you know? Because it's like your first meal of the day. But some people skip breakfast, so then it's not their first meal of the day. So it really, like, if you eat when you wake up, I would consider that breakfast. Yeah, I feel like traveling is like extra gross. I can't deal with it. As soon as I get home, like from traveling, I just have to clean everything, and I feel like I have to wash I wash like my phone case, and then like all that. You used to skip breakfast, you eat now. I mean, like it really just depends on the person. For me, I'm just very hungry when I wake up. Like I cannot skip breakfast because I'll just be starving. And then you skip lunch and have dinner later. Yeah, yeah, I would say so. But I don't think it's very like like it's kind of arbitrary at that point, like what you categorize your meals. Cuz like everyone has different eating habits, you know? So it's just whatever you want to call it. Um you're a breakfast skipper for a while, but now I'm back to being a breakfast enjoyer. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think because like recently I realized that I usually go to bed hungry. Cause I usually eat dinner pretty early, and then I usually don't have another food before bed. So I realized recently that I've been going to bed quite hungry. And I think that messes up my sleep a bit. I think one that messes up my sleep, and second I wake up like really hungry. Um, but that like, cause I'm like, well, like if I'm gonna sleep anyway, like why would I eat? Like I don't need those calories. But I'm trying to like eat a bit before bed now. Cause I think it, I think it like messes up my sleep. Lunch is mid. Well, I feel like I have to like if you have breakfast early, and then dinner's not for like 8 hours. Like I can't go like 8 hours without eating. I know a lot of people like just eat infrequently. But I'm more of like a small meals often person instead of like one meal where I inhale like my entire daily calories, you know? I can't do that. Um, have you ever had probiotic tea? Kombucha? I don't have a strong opinion. I've had kombucha. I think it was quite trendy for a while. But I never got into it. I don't usually drink like well, I don't know, like I guess it's like just tea, I guess. I don't know. You move all your meals a few hours later, have breakfast at noon. I'm making lunch now at 4 p.m. I'll probably be eating at like 10 p.m. Yeah, that's fine. And then like yeah, that's your breakfast, lunch, dinner. Your sleep schedule is just a little bit shifted from from like a normal sleep schedule. But I think that's fine too. Like if you wake up at like noon, surely you're sleeping at like 3, 4 a.m. So like I think if you eat dinner at like if you eat dinner at like 10 p.m., I think that makes sense. Being doing intermittent fasting for about a month, still getting used to it. Yeah, I know that was like a really big thing for a while, you know? Or, I mean, I think it still is. I just like I don't know. I know some people swear by it. A lot of people swear by it, but I can't. I'm the type of person that can't go like 3 hours without eating, you know, or like maybe like 3 4 hours without eating. You think fasting is good? Um, I think it just could just depend on. I don't think it's good or bad. It might work for some people and it doesn't work for other people. I don't think you should like. It's probably not healthy to fast for a long period of time. Um, but a lot of people really like intermittent fasting. But I don't know, like it depends on like your reason for doing it and like how you do it and stuff. You fast when you sleep. That's true. That's true. That's why it's called breakfast. Um, you can go for a while without eating. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I cannot. You fast when you drive. Fair enough. I mean, your highways are so fast. Like you know, American highways, the speed limit is like so much higher than here. You just stick to a set amount of meals and try to get the most necessary daily nutrition. Yeah, that's all you need, you know? You can't fast indefinitely. Yeah, that's called dying. If I'm out and about, I don't get so hungry. If I'm sat at home, I'm starving constantly. Yeah, it sounds like you're just. Sometimes you're like, am I hungry or am I just bored? You know? Like, am I just snacking because like there's nothing else to do, and like I see food, but I think I'm the same way. Like, I mean, I'm mostly at home, so that's why I'm like, you know, like kind of like grazing throughout the day. Um, but when I'm like traveling, I definitely go a little amount of time before eating, you know, or like a long amount of time before eating. Stacking is your pastime. True, true. It is a good pastime, you know. Um, but you know, depends what you're snacking on. You know, you shouldn't have. You know, for me, it's like I don't like diet or anything like that. I just like for me, it's just like everything in moderation. You know, um, I eat whatever I want, but it's just like I don't like overindulge. You know, like if I'm like oh like I feel like eating donuts, I don't eat like 15 donuts. You know, I don't think I could. I don't think I physically could. Do I have roommates? No. Um, do you like sweets or salty things? I mean, I do have a bit of a sweet tooth and mostly a bread tooth. I like carbs. My favorite snacks right now are like at the Korean store you can buy these like puffed rice snacks. There's one that's like in like a disc. It's like a flat disc of rice. It's like puffed. And then like there's like one that's like a cylinder of like little rice puffs. Like grains of rice and it's like got puffed up. And that one's like sweeter. So it like really depends on my mood, you know. What about 14 donuts? It depends. If they're Timbits, I think I could do 14. But if they're not Timbits, I don't think I could do 14. You also bring a few snacks from going out somewhere for a while, just in case. True, true. Having like an emergency snack is always good. Um, I have snacks in my car too, Just in case. You're trying to cut carbs? I mean, yeah, whatever you need, you know? I eat whatever I want and then eat 3 chips and call it a win. That's actually how I eat, Ricky. Like when I eat chips, I eat like they're so salty. So I have like 5. I bought like a pack of I bought like a bag of chips a while ago and it lasted me like 2 months. But once in a while I really crave a salty chip, you know? Timbits from Timmy's, yes. You ever had tteokbokki chips? No. What is that? Like the spicy flavor, you mean? Or like you mean like they made the rice thing into chips somehow? Cuz I don't know. I don't know about I feel like tteokbokki chips will be really spicy. That could look like rice cake chip. That sounds really good. I wasn't sure if it was just like, like normal chips with like artificial flavor. They're kind of sweet though. I'll have to check it out. I've never seen it. I usually just get like more like traditional snacks. I don't know. I'm like really weird. I really like a lot of like Asian like traditional snacks. Wait, they're sweet? Maybe? I don't know. It really just depends on how they taste. I don't like something that's too flavorful, in my opinion, you know? I usually go for more like bland snacks. If I eat more than 5 chips at once and I feel like they're sitting in my stomach all day. Yeah, and they're just so salty, you know? Like it's like chips have a lot of flavor, you know? So I don't need a lot at once. And they're so oily, right? Like regular Japanese rice crackers. Regular Japanese rice crackers with noni. What's a regular Japanese rice cracker? Like the biscuit. There's so many kinds. But I have my favorite Japanese rice crackers for sure. You don't know. There's so many rice crackers. There's not like one regular one. Maybe like a plain one. But even then, it really just it depends. There's some really good rice crackers out there. But the ones I've been eating recently are literally just rice. Like they don't really have like flavor. I think they just have like I checked the ingredients and they just have like a bit of salt and a bit of sugar. But it's literally just rice. I'm not explain, but they're good. Yeah, I'm not sure which one they mean. You'll have to send me a photo. There's lots of different like there's a huge variety of rice crackers, you know? There's entire stores that just have rice crackers. But some of the grocery store ones, usually I'm like the ones with like the white icing on them. I do love those, and the ones that are, I think they're soy sauce flavored. They're called like pota potayaki, and it has like a picture of a grandma on the picture of it has like a red package sort of, and like it has a picture of a grandma. Those ones are really good. That's like the classic like store bought rice cracker. But there's also like very like fancy rice crackers from like specialty stores. Something has a granny on it is usually peak. Exactly. The granny packaging. That one's definitely a classic. It's just hard to like if people ask me like, oh, like what are the best like Japanese snacks? That's usually not my go-to because usually people I mean like candies and stuff like that, you know? Like oh like I don't know, like Kit Kats or that kind of thing. Cause like I usually don't like rice crackers are good, but I that's not usually my recommendation. And Sana, thank you so much for the 36 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, what's everyone's like favorite snacks these days? You just favorite Japanese snacks is like a dry ramen block. Okay, but dry ramen noodles is not bad. I don't really eat it. But like like the nice little crumbs in the package, they're good. You know, there's like a popular Japanese snack that's like basically like crumbled dried ramen noodle. Um, it's really good. It's really good. It's not, but it's not. That one's actually a very strong flavor, so it's not my go-to. Dark leafy greens and nuts is one of the best go-to snacks for me. Damn, that is very healthy. I do love. I do like. I think nuts are good. I get like a pack of them from Costco or something. Or no, I pawn them off my mom because she buys like a lot of like flavored ones, and then she's like, I don't like this, and then she gives it to me, and I just take it because like they're expensive. You don't know weeb. You don't have a favorite Japanese. No, I mean like any snack, not Japanese snack. I wouldn't ask a weeb question. Yesterday, actually, I was so my mom has like a tenant living with her, like renting a room, and she's like like a friend of a friend, I guess, and she's Japanese. And she like came here like kind of recently, but she was talking about like dating here. She was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm trying to like, like I'm like in the market, like I'm looking around and trying to date." And then I warned her about weebs. And she was like, "I didn't know about this." Not like weaves, but like, the not weaves in general, but like the people who like are like, I don't know, like Asian fetishizers. I just warned her. You like cashews a lot, but they're expensive. All nuts are so expensive. It's so ridiculous. That's usually what my family asks for when we go back to Japan. They're always like, that's the thing we usually bring back. Like just like they love pistachios. And then there's like little like mixed bags, like little individual bags. Cause like there's like in Japan, like they always like have to like give gifts to people. Like around the workplace, they have to like hand out gifts. And if someone gives you a gift, you have to give a gift back to like the whole thing. So like it's good to have like individual like a little individual package thing so you could like give them to people. Usual dessert is dates, and then they're feeling proper luxurious. You have some chocolate chip cookies or ice cream. Nice. Dates are really good. I need to buy some actually. I feel like I'm missing out. That nuts are the chips for people who can't eat chips. They're nice and healthy to snack on, but also pricier, yeah. And like nuts are something you can't eat like a whole lot at once, right? Like you can eat like like they're a lot more like filling and they're very fatty, right? Cashews are so pricey, especially the unsalted ones, which are the only good ones. I mean, yeah, sometimes like I don't know, sometimes like flavored nuts, like the flavor is so weird. Like there's like some that are like so strange. Like my mom like I said, like my mom buys like a bunch of different flavors because she's like, oh, like I'm not sure like which ones to bring. So then like she like tries a bunch of them, and some of them are so weird. Like so, there's some strange flavors out there. I'm like, who is eating this? I don't see how that's relevant, Stevie. And welcome in, Big Con. How are you? Yeah, it's like yeah. We usually my family is a big pistachio enjoyer though. Like everyone loves pistachios, and then now, it's like a struggle because like before like everyone lived at home. Like my cousins lived at home, but now like they all live. Like my older cousin is like married. He lives in Tokyo, and then my younger cousin is also moved out. She's like working in a different city. So then like before we would just buy like one for each like household, but now there's like now the number of households have like doubled. So now we're like, oh, we can't just like buy everything from Costco. We have to like, some people can have like their own gifts. It's not as easy. Everyone is growing up, but usually like my oldest cousin in Tokyo, like we don't usually have to get him anything because he doesn't like come back when we're there as well. He's busy. Yeah, so it's been we usually just buy the same thing. So like I think I was telling you guys before, right? We get the nuts, we get maple syrup, of course, and then we get like vitamin C tablets, everyone's favorite. Um, and then my grandparents liked really specific things, like like old people. Um, my grandparents really like prunes. The classic old person. I don't know if it's like a snack or like or and it or if they're using it like I guess they're using it like medicinally, but yeah, they always ask for prunes. And then what else? My grandma really likes instant coffee, like the really like sweet sugary instant coffee. That's she really likes it. I don't like it's called like an instant cappuccino, which I don't think is a real thing because I'm like, how could you have an instant cappuccino? Because cappuccinos are like the really foamy one, right? And I'm like, how does it foam in the cup? Like, I don't think it does. I think it's just like sugary, kind of milky tasting coffee, you know? Um, but she likes it, so I guess I won't judge. Um, relatives from Germany was buying sent a ton of chocolate snacks. Yeah, I guess it's like I don't know. I think it's just like a classic thing that you got to bring back. But like my family just has like very specific things. Like like for example, also the shuffle started breaking. Um, like, yeah, like they sometimes they just ask for like very specific things, like the vitamin C and stuff. I'm like, why do you want this? You know? Yeah, chocolate is good. I should get a German relative. True, true. I mean, you have to choose your favorite type of chocolate, Ricky, and then you have to get a relative from that country. You know? Like you're like maybe you prefer like Belgian chocolate, you know, or like Swiss chocolate. So you gotta figure it out. I think like Japanese chocolate is kind of mid, except for there's like Royce chocolate. It's like raw chocolate. You have to like refrigerate it. That chocolate's so good. But I'm not a huge I'm not a huge chocolate person. Like only like it's like the chips. Like once in a while, I'm like, oh, like I'm in a chocolate mood. But most of the time, I prefer like if I'm gonna eat chocolate, I want it in like a bread form, like a chocolate donut or like a chocolate cookie. You know? You like hot chocolate? It's fine. I don't go out of my way to drink hot chocolate. I will say, um, but yeah, no, I'm not like a sweet drink person. Like once in a while, I'll get like a Starbucks kind of drink, um, like you know, like a coffee drink, but not. I don't usually go for hot chocolate because I don't like it. I don't like when it's too sweet. You know, like even when I go to Starbucks, I always get like half sweet. The Ferrero Rocher are pretty good. Ferrero Rocher is really good. Um, you prefer milk chocolate over dark? Yeah, I mean everyone has their own preference. I don't have like I don't have a strong chocolate preference. Um, yeah, I see some mixed opinions on dark chocolate. Welcome in, protagonist. I think, um, in my opinion, when I was a kid, I didn't like dark chocolate, but as I grew up, I like it more because I think as I get older, I can handle less sweet. You know, like I prefer things less sweet. And I think as you get older, you prefer like you're more okay with bitter flavors. You drink hot cocoa with caffeine pills in it? What? I mean, if I was gonna, I feel like I'd prefer a mocha over hot chocolate for the same reason, you know? But like, oh my god, growing up, like I had a friend who like her favorite drink from Starbucks was a white chocolate mocha. That drink is like the sweetest thing ever. Like it is like a cavity waiting to happen. I don't like that one. Um, that's unhinged. Yeah, that's why. Why don't you just swallow the caffeine pills, like as a pill? You know, like what was the reasoning that led to this drink concoction? Such as chocolate. Too much chocolate makes you feel weird, but you need to drink water after. No, okay. Do you guys get this thing where like if I eat too much chocolate, I can feel like in my sinuses. Like I feel like I'm gonna get like a nosebleed if I drink too much. Like I don't actually, but like it kind of gives like yeah. Is that a thing? Is that a scientific thing? I literally feel like my nose will bleed if I drink too much if I eat too much chocolate. But I don't know like I don't know why. But usually like nowadays I if I'm eating like something really sugary, I like drinking like a hot liquid, like hot water or like tea or coffee. Now I understand like why they go together. Cause when I was a kid, I just kind of like I just kind of eat sweets without thinking about it. But now that I'm older, if I have like a really sugary like cake or something like that, I'm like, oh, I want some tea. You know, I want some. Usually I just drink like hot water. But yeah, hot water or tea or something like that. Feels like your mouth is full, even if it's kind of not. Yeah, it just feels like I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just feels like kind of like blocking, you know? Um, the first time you tried Nutella, you ate so much of it that you got disgusted by it for years. Oh God, Ricky, how much is a lot? How much is so much of it? Like, like the whole thing? Because I know how many M&Ms you eat in one sitting. Tea and coffee are so good with sweets because it balances out. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If I eat too much chocolate, it feels like I'll get a sore throat. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's like it kind of like irritates your sinuses, like your throat and like your nose area. Like, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because I've expressed this before, and then people are like, "What do you mean? Like, what you get nosebleed? Like what?" um, may not like it again, but I learned to have some self control. Congratulations. Too much sweet stuff nauseates me. Yeah, yeah. Definitely can't eat a lot at once. Like, um, nowadays, like, I mean, like I had like cake yesterday because like we were celebrating my mom's birthday, right? Um, but I ate like half my cake and then I saved it for I'm saving the rest for today. I'm definitely like I've had too many regrets. I've had too many regrets of like eating too much sugariness and then like feeling sick, you know? Um, usually like one serving of sweet like a cake or something is too much. You eliminate your sweets consumption so much. Yeah, I try not to have too much sugar. Not because like I just feel like it makes me like I feel like sugar just makes you like not feel great, you know? And also like it really messes with like your skin and like your it's just not that it's not just not that good, you know? Sugar gives me nosebleeds. No, no, no. It just I just kind of get the like we were talking about chocolate in particular. It just it feels like a nosebleed feeling, but I've never actually gotten a nosebleed from it. I've never been like a nosebleed haver. I can't remember the last time I had a nosebleed. You limited your caffeine too. I have too actually. I used to drink coffee every day, but now I've been just drinking coffee like every so often. But I just have like I have a lot of decaffeinated. We were talking about our favorite teas yesterday, and now my favorite teas are decaffeinated. But I ran out of my Yorkshire tea that I stole. So I think I'll buy my own pack. Sometimes I just like borrow like packets of tea from my mom's house because like she has like a big one of it, you know. So I just like take some of it, but I'll just buy my own. Um, you don't like decaf? It doesn't taste the same. I don't know. I haven't really bought that much like decaf coffee. I have like my favorite like Nespresso pods, and I have those. I don't know if there's a decaf one of it, but I feel like I don't know. I do drink coffee for the taste, to be fair. So maybe some decaf would be nice, but I may as well just. I feel like I just drink tea the other days. What teas do I drink? Well, if I want caffeinated tea, I usually drink um, Earl Grey or Yorkshire tea. And then um, for non-caffeinated tea, my favorite teas right now are like I have a chamomile, honey, vanilla tea. It's so good. And then I have lemon ginger tea is my favorite. You like green or black tea? Yeah, those are good too. I don't like green tea from like a tea bag though. Cause like I really grew up like every like my all my family like they have like in Japan like people drink green tea like from like the flakes. You know, they have like a flake and they put it in a teapot and then they pour it out of the teapot. So like the green tea from like the tea bag is like really not the same. So I don't usually drink it because it's like it just doesn't taste right to me. I only drink it from like the official teapot source, you know? I like white tea, but for some reason I can't find it easily. Yeah, I guess I don't really see that around. Um, I don't know. I haven't like checked around too much. I used to only drink black tea, but now I've kind of branched out to like some non-caffeinated teas. But it's usually herbal tea. But I could experiment with a bunch of different ones. I know like at one point growing up, like okay, like Starbucks has always been popular growing up. Um, to like just go with your friends, you know, when you're a teenager. But like for a while, a little period, there was like a tea shop that was like really popular, and they had like a bunch of different like flavors of tea. And like so like That one, they had like a lot of, it was like specialty teas flavors and stuff like that. So that was very popular for a while. Your body's been acting up to too much caffeine. Yeah, I felt like the caffeine was like negatively affecting me as well. Like I was like having trouble with like my, like I feel like my sleep wasn't great, and then like I was just feeling kind of like jittery, you know? So I kind of, that's why I've kind of like dialed it back. I had like a detox period where I just kind of just like completely didn't drink caffeine, but now I just kind of drink like, now I kind of just drink like tea, or I kind of just drink caffeine when I want to, but I make sure not to drink it like constantly, like for many days in a row, you know? But I think it's usually okay. Definitely messing with your sleep. Yeah. Yeah, I try. I feel like it'd be better to not drink it at all, but sometimes I want a nice cup of coffee, you know? Coffee makes you sleepy. Some people have that. Like some people drink coffee before they sleep, and I cannot. Like I can't drink coffee like after like 10 a.m. because then I can't sleep. Um, you get jittery in your heart beats a lot whenever I have too much. I mean, yeah, this is normal. um, you need to work. You need for work sometimes or gym. Hard to quit it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's you never want to like rely on it, you know, because it is like it can be like it's not like as negative as some other addictions maybe, but it could still like negatively affect your life, you know? I do recommend um like just slowly scaling it back. Apparently it can be kind of apparently it can be like quite, if you drink a lot of coffee, apparently it can be quite detrimental to just like quit it cold turkey, just like any other like um I don't know what you would call it. It's like a drug, right? So like you don't want to like completely cut it off, but if you just like slowly dial it back, then it should be okay. Coffee doesn't have an effect on you, so sometimes you drink too much. I mean, it sounds like too much has an effect on you. But yeah, sometimes you can definitely like build up a tolerance to it, you know, like some people are completely fine drinking like 4 cups of coffee a day, which is a lot. But yeah, I've never drank more than like I don't usually drink more than like 1 cup of coffee a day, and it's like a small amount, so it's not too bad. I don't like I thought for a while that I was like getting headaches when I stopped drinking coffee, um but I think it's actually okay. I've just been drinking it like not every day for like 6 months, you know, so it's not too bad. Doesn't make me sleepy or keeps you awake. Maybe you just need to like have like a week or couple weeks where you don't drink it at all, you know? Because it will like reset. Like you kind of just need to like reset your body like dependence on like caffeine, but do it in a time where you don't need it. And if you drink more than like 1 cup a day, definitely dial it back slowly. Any tips for a sprained back? I do not have I don't know have tips. I would consult a professional, but definitely rest. Rest and maybe call the doctor if it gets bad. I'm not the right person to ask for this. I do my abs are no longer sore today. Feels good. Um but I feel like I need to like pick up my workouts like outside of Pilates now because I have not been doing them. And I got lucky that this week it was like not too hard of a workout, but like if she randomly gives me like a really tough workout, I'm just gonna be like struggling. So I think I need to get back into it. And you know, like summer is coming up. Not that I like go play like I like go to the beach or anything like that, but like it's always you know, a bit more of a I feel like it's easier to like want to work out. I feel like I have more energy when it's like nice and sunny out. I was not expecting it to be this nice, to be this bright today as well. Like it was like really overcast and kind of dreary, but now it's just like it's like insanely sunny day today, which is very nice. Because I got ready for stream and I was wearing like a sweater. And then suddenly like the sun was just like so bright, like all of a sudden. And I was like, it's way too hot now. So then I had to change. Cause like my apartment gets quite warm. Cause like as you can see, I have like floor to ceiling windows. So like when the sun comes in, it's just very nice. It's just very bright. There's a double solar flare, so the auroras are visible really far south, but it's overcast here. Oh no. Maybe it'll go away and then you can see it again. Is it frequently visible or is it like a really rare occurrence? Like one of our family friends recently went to, can't remember, was it the Yukon or the Northwest Territories? I think it was the Yukon. And she went dog sledding. And she saw the Northern Lights or something. Like I'm assuming she saw the Northern Lights because, you know, as you like, that's the reason most people go there. But yeah, apparently she went dog sledding and she loved that. You'd love to watch one someday? Watch one, watch them. I'm not really sure. Does it count as one or does it count as multiple? I guess you would say like watch. I don't know actually. Watch them? I guess it's kind of the same thing each time. I don't know if I don't feel strongly about it personally. I think it would be cool to see, but I wouldn't go like out of my way. Like I wouldn't go to like a whole trip just to the Yukon, you know, just for that. Because like, you know, like I feel like I would go somewhere that already had stuff, and then that would be like a bonus. But I wouldn't go on a whole trip just to see it. We call it the auroras and the northern lights. I guess them is accurate. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like I would hear people say them. Because I guess it's just like a singular sight. But yeah, so and yeah, it's visible in Canada, but like just like to like in the very northern provinces where like not many people live. It's more of a tourist attraction, you know? What's the song? It's Don't Wanna Cry by 17. The song is so good. And the dance is so cool. This is a 17 dance where I'm like, definitely can't learn this. Because it's very hard. I saw a video about what? Do you mean Russian radio? But welcome in, Tiger. In Norwegian, it's the Nordlies, which is a non-definite plural. Maybe it's just more common for you guys. For us, it's like, wow, the Northern Lights, you know? But like, maybe for you guys, it's just like, oh, just another day. I have no idea. I guess you could say either one. I would like to see a Northern Light. Just one. Or maybe a couple of them. You need a massage? Go book one. If you can. Surely you've had Northern Lights down there before. You probably just can't see them because of light pollution. I mean, probably. But that's basically like, you know, they basically don't exist here because of that. One event of auroras. I would like to see one event of auroras, please. That'd be great, yeah. But you can't see much of the night sky here because of light pollution. Yeah. Like you can barely see any stars here. It's crazy when you like go out into like the nature, you know? One event of the nature and you see like you're like, wow, there's actually a lot of stars in the sky. And then like you don't really realize because here you can see like one star. Like you're like, oh, like there's like a couple stars and maybe one of them is like an airplane. Like you don't want to leave my stream, but if your back is really hurting, maybe you should get that fixed. Yeah, the song is really good. And the dance is so cool. I do really love this dance. Maybe one day. I have not been practicing. I've not been practicing my dancing, so I've probably regressed, you know? I'll have to slowly make my way to 17 dances. Me to get a driver's license so you can drive onto the middle of nowhere and see the Milky Way in its full glory? Do it, do it. Driving's not that hard. I'm sure you could. You played like Mario Kart. And welcome in, Nitru. We enjoy different genres of TV shows and movies. Nice, nice. What are any good shows you've been watching recently or movies? I can do it. Maybe you know, like maybe in like 5 years. They're it's a very complicated dance. And you know, they probably trained a lot. Yeah, I don't think I've been really watching much. I've been kind of boring, you know? I haven't really watched any new movies or shows or anything. I don't even know what's out. I'm very out of the loop. I mean, I have to watch Physical 100 season 2, of course. Um, but I don't know. Just watching my normal episodes of Running Man. But for the first time in a long time, I skipped an episode of Running Man. Feels bad. Feels bad. Like I was watching it, I'm like, this is really boring. Once in a while, I'm like, this episode of Running Man is very boring, you know. If they have like 650 episodes, I guess some of them are gonna be duds. Listening to older pop punk songs. Oh, like what? I do like a good pop punk. I'm a big Fall Out Boy fan. Me being boring. Look, look, I've been on the Stardew grind, okay? I've been on the Stardew grind, so I haven't had time to watch shows or movies. Finished Last of Us, it was mental without being specific. It was just a really well done show. It was really good. Like I'm obviously like I'm a very big fan of The Last of Us sorry, the games. And I was not let down. I don't know what counts for like what I don't know what counts for spoilers when it comes to The Last of Us, cuz like for on one hand, The Last of Us came out in 2013. But on the other hand, the show just came out like a couple years ago, you know? Or like few when did it come out? When what is time? Like last year? Maybe it came out like a full year ago? Maybe more? Um so I don't know what the yeah, I think it was 1 year ago cuz I remember watching I was like in this apartment. Um your nose skin is peeling off? Is it dry? Is it dry? Is it sunburned? I cannot diagnose this. You get the strawberry reference with Bill and Frank. Did you watch the show? My answer will depend on if you watch the show. You did? It's like they grow a strawberry plant, and then they eat the strawberry, and then they're so happy about it because like, you know, they don't exist and they don't exist anymore really like fresh fruit. It's like a small scene in that episode, but it's nice. And welcome in, Leonel. I'm doing good. How are you? That's just in the show. Yeah, it's just in the show. Yeah, because Frank is not in the show. Frank is not in the game. It's only Bill. Well, Frank is in the game, but he's not like a like he doesn't do much. Okay, okay. Enjoy your nap, Rushy. Thanks for hanging out. For older pop punk, you like Fall Out Boy, Blink 182, Bowling for Soup. I've never heard of that. Green Day and Sum 40 Watt. Nice, nice. I mostly just listen to Fall Out Boy, but I'm a big Fall Out Boy fan. You're doing good, Lionel. I'm glad. I never went too far down the emo pipeline, you know. I had a short phase. The The only thing I didn't really get too far into it though, and the only thing that really stuck with me is Fall Out Boy. I still continue to enjoy that to this day. But I did listen to like Panic at the Disco a bit and like 21 Pilots, but then I only liked those for like a brief amount of time. it didn't stay with me. But I did go to but then like after me, my brother had his emo phase, I guess. Was a really big fan of Panic and 21 Pilots. So then I went to the Panic at the Disco concert with him, and it was very good because Brendan Urie's like really good at singing. So I was like, this is an enjoyable concert, you know. Um, you listen to everything music. Well, you'll have to. Draconia will have to see about that. I'm sure there's some genres that you have not branched out into. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, Draconia's like, oh, this is my time. Yeah. there's definitely there's definitely something for everyone out there, you know. These days, I have been, been very basic pop. Ariana Grande just released an album, and I love Ariana Grande, so I've been listening to that a lot. My voice is getting tired from like doing my Ariana Grande impression in the car because she sings so like light and airy, and I'm just like singing so airy for that long, you know. It's just like I think it's just like drying out my throat, you know. Um, but other than that, I've been back on my show tunes grind, you know. Been listening to a lot of Broadway and just Broadway, I guess. I don't know what I don't know what else like, that is the main thing. But yeah, so the Mean Girls soundtrack came out, but it was like only okay. And welcome in Kalani, how are you? Do you like Linkin Park as much as you? Probably not, because I don't feel strongly about Linkin Park. Um, I do sing as well, yeah. I recently started singing lessons again, so I'm working on it. You're gonna visit your grandparents tomorrow? Nice 9-hour drive. Oh no. At least I'm flying back home on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, wait, so is it like a car? Oh my god, that's so long. That's like a whole day. But I hope you enjoy visiting your grandparents. I guess I visit my grandparents and it's 9 hours, you know? Um it is but it's a 9-hour flight. And welcome in Ben. Yeah, I don't really listen to Linkin Park. I only have heard that one song on Just Dance. And I'm doing good, Kalani. How are you? The way Ariana Grande talks and the way she thinks is so different. I wonder how does her voice not regress from straining? I don't think she's straining. She's a really good singer. And I think she just has a very she wants to sing in a certain way, you know? Listen to one of your favorite song, Numb. That's the song I know. That's the one that's on Just Dance. And welcome in, Asahi. How are you? With your parents, you're bringing the dogs along. Oh my gosh. So they have to drive all the way back, right? That is far. I thought you remembered you doing a Just Dance stream to Linkin Park. Yeah. The 2023 Just Dance I think has Numb on it. Could have flown halfway to Hawaii in that time. Exactly. It is far. You're talking about the park in Chicago. Oh, I've been to Chicago, but I don't know if I saw Linkin Park. And welcome in Number. How have you been? And welcome in Retired. How are you? Have not played Just Dance in a long time. It's okay. It's okay. The latest Just Dance is so buggy and it crashes every time I play it. It crashes like every hour or something like that. I'm not very happy with it. I canceled my like unlimited subscription because I'm like this is not worth it. Are you still playing Genshin? Of course. You're going for C1 New Roulette. Nice. Um, I'm I'm not because I only kind of like New Blood. And secondly, Arlecchino. I'm saving for Arlecchino. You like your background microphone? My background microphone? Oh, my background microphone and color water bottle. Thank you. I was like, do I have two microphones? I appreciate that. Did you get two right? No, no. I haven't. I've been. I have. I haven't pulled in so long. I'm just like racking up the gems, but I don't want to pull for someone I don't really care about. You know. But the last character I got was Farina. You like the super cool moose? Hmm. Yeah, my wall collection is growing, you know? I'm running out of space, you know? But I think like the problem is like I block this part, you know? So like everything like over here is like just like my own personal stuff, like my own books and stuff like that, but it's not part of the decoration because I just cover it anyway. You never played that game? Watch a lot of people stream that game. Right, right. Just Dance is fun. I just get been kind of annoyed with it recently and kind of bored with it. She takes child with her everywhere. That's true. That's true. He's a great decoration for the background. But I feel like also like weird about having a child poster because I'm not even like child is like not even close to my favorite character. I just really like this art. Like this is one of his birthday arts, and he's wearing like his jacket over his shoulders, and it looks really nice. Um, that's why I like this one. But like he's not even close to my favorite character. I don't use him. Like my child is so neglected. I gave his Hydro Goblet to Elon. So he actually doesn't have anything right now. Um Not sure about Arlecchino yet. I'm just I'm just in love with Arlecchino, so I don't care what she'll be like. I fell in love with her at first sight during the Fatui trailer. So it was never a question. Now we'll have some good Pyro characters kind of around the corner. That's true, that's true. But we don't know what the Pyro Archon will be like. Like I'm assuming it will like the Pyro Archon will be a DPS. Cause like that's like the epitome of Pyro, you know, like it's just like damage. But we'll see. A Kaya poster? Yeah, I mean I need a Kaya poster. But I don't know which picture of Kaya I would choose. Like I don't know if I have like a favorite. I don't know if I have like a favorite weapon. Sorry, Perry, I'm reading chat. I don't have a favorite photo of Kaya. Um, she's locked in. I am. It was never in the question whether I'll get Arlecchino or not. And you know, I love Fatui, and she is very hot. You know, but just it's a no-brainer. If I had time to give that game a chance, yeah, it's definitely at the start. Definitely, it's very time-consuming, but later on, it's kind of like it's I like it because it doesn't require a lot of time. You know, like you can only really play like once you get to the late game, you can only really play like 10-15 minutes a day. And even that I don't always do every day. I have not been doing it every day. Gaia says Kalani, you're never gonna convince me of Kaya. I've been with my boy Kaya since day one. You know this. He's never leaving my side. Can I go for Ride and C2 next? But that'll be a long time. I mean, she'll rerun in their favorite string of Archon reruns in every patch, you know? What are you C0 right now though? If you're C0 then yeah, that'll be a long time. Yeah, been day one Kaya sus. You have been. I feel like I need like I obviously don't make YouTube videos. Obviously don't make YouTube videos anymore. But I like that I have like my beginning of Genshin like documented. It's very fun to look back on. Especially because Genshin is such a long ongoing game. So like the start of Genshin for me was like a year and a half ago, you know? So like just like looking back, I'm like, wow. It feels very nostalgic. Is even presented as a Genshin Leon. Yeah, I think weren't you there? Weren't you there when Kaya showed up? But to be fair, Kaya is nothing like Leon. Like I don't know why that comparison was made, you know, like they're nothing alike. You've been too busy killing insects and robots in the name of democracy. You mean like killing some flies and like stepping on some ants on the way to the voting office? But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying that game. I did not get that reference when you first said it. I feel like a couple creators started on YouTube and then fully switched to streaming. I mean, whatever works for them, you know? It's an ongoing meme. I was not aware of this. I'm not tuned into that game at all. Like some games are completely off my radar. Like I think some of the games you play are just like so far off my radar. Like I just like I have no idea what's going on with them. You want to spread some democracy too? But I need I need to chorus friends into playing it. Well, good luck with that. Is it only multiplayer game? I thought it was like a campaign. I'm too busy playing Stardew. I don't think I would like that game anyway. Oh yeah, speaking of games that we would all play together, there was new news about the Riot MMO. And the news is that there's no progress and they're like redoing a bunch of stuff and starting over. So it's gonna be they're gonna go dark for another few years. So that's the news. The news is that yes, it's very far away and it might not ever happen. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I won't ever play it. Yeah, the news is no news, exactly. Which is not news because there has been no news. You know, like there has already been no news. So it's really nothing new. But yeah, welcome in, Yurwi. Well, the game is a reaction that people playing it that gets me. Wait, is there something very surprising about it? You've only seen multiplayer. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Those news are always heartwarming. Yeah, it's like the news is that we don't have anything to show, and we will not have anything to show for like 5 years. Been going dark for a few years. Been waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 for 14 years. I don't know if it's coming at this point. I'm not sure about that. You think now that they've released Starfield, or what is it called? Is it called Starfield? Now that they've released that, they're ready to they're ready to work on Elder Scrolls 6. Is that what you mean? Starfield is so mad. You have no faith that Elder Scrolls 6 will be good. I don't know, man. I'm like speaking of games that I have no idea what's. I'm not in tune with. Skyrim is one of those. Yeah, that's in 2019. If Starfield was the next game, then Elder Scrolls 6. Wow, they're announcing stuff very far in advance, huh? I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like it might not be a good thing. But yeah, I've heard that Starfield is not the best. So I wouldn't hold out hope for that. Maybe some other game will come over and like take that space in the market, you know? They got bought out by Microsoft last year. Is that good or bad? Does that mean they're gonna make more stuff? I guess they'll have more funding, right? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I feel like those type of games are like I don't know what genre. It's not really like one genre in particular. I guess RPG. But then again, like isn't Stardew an RPG? I guess like a more like hardcore RPG, you know? I just like am very not. It's just very much not on my radar, you know? Like I don't like have any desire to play them. Like I was somewhat interested in Skyrim, but then I watched like Estab play it a little while back, and I was like, I don't think I would like this, you know? Even though I felt like maybe I could enjoy Skyrim, I was like actually seeing it and then like seeing what the gameplay loop was like, I was like, I probably actually wouldn't enjoy this. It's an amazing game. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'll enjoy it. So it just really depends. I just don't like quests. I really don't like quests. I don't know what it is. I like a main story quest, like a story, but I don't like quests. Like I feel like that really annoys me. I don't like having like stats that you like level up with the number, you know? Um I just don't like stuff like that. Which is I guess like RPGs. Like just RPGs in general, you know? It just feels very it just feels very tedious to me. You don't have to do anything in order, you can do whatever. Yeah, but I just feel like the content of the world just doesn't appeal to me, you know? Um You just describe Genshin? No, 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 no. No. I mean Genshin, yeah. I was not expecting to like Genshin because of like when I first started playing Genshin, I was like, what the hell is going on? Because there's like so many different things you could level up and like all that. Um, but like, um, I don't know. I think I just eased into it very slowly, and now I think the reason I like Genshin because like leveling up the stats is like RNG, right? Like when you're farming for artifacts, it's like RNG. So I do enjoy that part. Basically, I enjoy gambling. um, so it's not as like I like optimization in games for sure. I'm not scared of like numbers and optimization and like min maxing and stuff. It's more just like I'm not I just don't like the grind, you know? That can't get me, Kalani. I'm fearless, you know? But yeah, it's a I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in Genshin it's just different. Cause like there's like one, the RNG aspect, and two, it limits how much you can grind in a single day, you know? So it just I think it's just vibes better with me. It's more it's more I think that's what it is. With Seraphim Miju. That's me. No, no, no. Recently, I have not been fearless. I bought Half-Life Alex for my VR, and it's not even it's not even meant to be like a horror game, but I'm scared. Like it actually is like freaking me out because I just like it's just VR, you know. VR is just scary. This is not the Seraphim playing, but that's okay. I did watch the Seraphim's Running Man episode, but it was only okay. For some reason, they were on their the annual Running Man stock episode, like the like literally like stocks, like investing in the stock market episode. Yeah, and the Seraphim didn't do anything, and really no one did anything. They were just kind of there. I think there could have been a more. I think if they did an episode where they did like more games, like more like fun, like physical games or like races and stuff, I think that would be more exciting because like I just Running Man recently has been very disappointing, honestly. A lot of people are complaining about like it's a bit stale, you know, like they don't have like new concepts and like it's just yeah, it's not good. When is the VR stream? I've done a few. I've done a few. When I first got my headset, we played some Beat Saber. We played some Five Nights at Freddy's. Um, but I haven't done it. And it's on a regular thing. Why is it scary? Because it's like more immersive than like playing on the screen. And welcome into Stat. How are you? Have them doing games like that is so bad. Yeah, like oh, let's have Liz Seraphim on. You know, like K-pop idols. You know what they should do? Invest in the stock market and like buy land. Like what no, like that is like not the appropriate concept to have them on. You know, it's so silly. And welcome in, Lee. How are you? You'll protect me? No, no, thank you. But yeah, so it was just weird. I love Running Man. Don't get me wrong. Um, like I know they're trying their best, but I think it's just like the 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 overall like structure of the episodes and like the concepts they're doing. They're doing a lot. They keep like repeating them. They keep repeating ideas and or like having like not very like planned out episodes where it's just like kind of just relying on the members to make it like interesting. And they do try their best, but like you know, there's only so much they can do. Yes. But yeah, I was very excited to have the Seraphim on because I love Running Man. I love seeing them on, but it wasn't the best. I think in terms of idol episodes, recently Unbi was on and she was much better. Some of the clips that came out of the episode were funny. Yeah, the one funny part was like when they were doing the relay race with they had like a low frequency massager that sends like an electric shock, like a low frequency electric shock to their hand, so it makes their hand like shake. So they were doing like a relay race where they had to like hold something very small and like pass it to each other, and like run. Yeah, that part was actually really funny. But like that was like 10 minutes of like 2 hours. So like it really wasn't the best. It really wasn't the best executed episode in my opinion. And like they were doing like they were investing in like the stock market and it was like based on like like 70s 80s 2000s and like they invited three of the members from Le Seraphim. Two of them are Japanese and they're all like under 25 and they all like no offense to K-pop idols are probably like not that knowledgeable about like like investing like very not that knowledgeable about investing or what Korea was like in like the 70s, like so it kind of was a weird choice. I don't know why they were on for this concept. Um only just in the dance challenge part. Okay, the dance challenge part was funny. I think um whoever was on the team with Sokjin, Chaewon was really funny. Um Weird concept for them to come out. Yeah, it was so weird. Like when they announced it, I was like, why? um, I'm not the only one who never understands the Korean game explanation until they play it. Yeah, it sometimes it's very complex. Like sometimes I'm like I do not like sometimes the rules are very simple, but sometimes I'm like, what are they talking about? Um, but I just kind of just watch. Um, Yeah, I read my mind. Yeah, that one was really funny. Where it was like Chaewon was like the granddaughter, like trying to teach her grandpa how to dance. It was really funny. Um, but I think the song choices were kind of weird. Um, they should have done a theme of being fearless, or like a theme of easy. They were there promoting easy. They could have done something around easy. Um, It just seemed like they were like, oh, run. You can have they're like, oh, the Seraphim, you're free this week. Oh, but we're already doing the stock episode that week, so like, just come on for that. Like they didn't. It didn't seem like they planned it around the Seraphim. It just seemed like they were already going to do that because they do the stock episode every year. But like they just like, oh, like we'll just come on for this. You never got any explanation from Running Man. I mean, I think you have like a double language barrier. Like it's in Korean and then it's in English. So I think it's understandable. They could have done being smart as well. That does go crazy as well with all the editing. Those shows, yeah. So there's like a million captions on the screen. They don't always subtitle everything. What really annoys me in the past, like they'd have a lot of races where they would have like hints on like a card, and then they wouldn't subtitle the hint on the card, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, what a crucial hint!" And I'm like, "What does it say?" Like, and then I'm like trying to read it. I'm trying to read it with like my like baby level Korean. I'm like, okay, I think this is what the hint says. But usually it has like their names and like brackets. So I'm like, you know what? I know that it ruled these people out, so okay, that's fine. The subtitles are usually made by fans, so they usually do a really good job. But then sometimes it's like oh, like you miss some things, it doesn't work. But yeah, hopefully I don't know what's gonna happen to Running Man because they like since Somin left, like I'm not like a very like I love Somin, so like I am a bit biased, but I think she was kind of carrying the show on her back for a while. Same with Seokjin. But like I think if Seokjin left, I think the show would be over. Like I just like her and him were just carrying the show since Kwangsu left, and so like it's kind of going downhill. Did you see the Kim Jong-kook vlog of the Running Man studio? No, I haven't. I should watch that. It'll reveal it later, like the spy with the entertainer and then yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm like trying to narrow it down. I'm like, oh, I can't figure this out. Someone is too good on the show. I know. She was really the pride of the show, you know. And welcome in Falcon. How are you? Is that an emergency? Help me, somebody stop me, cause I know I can't stop me. Getting closer and closer. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I drank like a whole bunch of juice before the stream. Give me a couple minutes. Enjoy the Malamart. Okay, I'm back. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh my god, my hair is so long. I'm getting it done. I'm getting my hair done on Thursday because it's like it's getting so long. It's like, and it feels like very like heavy on the ends, and like even if I like straighten it, it's because it's touching my shoulders. It like goes all over the place because it like, I don't know, just like, because if it touches your shoulders, it just like doesn't stay in this way. Like it starts like flicking out because it's like resting against the shoulder. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I just feel like I have too much hair now. Jio dating Yoon Sungbin from Physical 100? Really? Wait, how old is Sungbin? I guess he's quite young because he was an Olympic athlete, right? That's kind of cool, actually. That is a power couple. Because Jio like is really into working out these days too. Like that is a gym couple. That's great. Would you ever grow your hair out? I mean, I had long hair till like a year ago. So yeah, I'll eventually grow it back out, but right now I'm enjoying my short hair. But I want it a little shorter than this. I went a bit too long between haircuts. 29. Oh, that's fine. I wasn't sure how old he was. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's not like a Momo situation where she's dating like a, well, how he was so old, wasn't he? Icho? He was like in his late 30s, was he? Like that was a questionable situation. Yeah. Usually, Yoon Sungbin is like an Olympic athlete, and he's like, well, even when he was an Olympic athlete, he was like strong, but like now he's like really, really fit. He chose in his 40s. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, that was like such a strange relationship. Late 30s. Yeah, it was something like that. Like at the time. Yeah, I think you would like Physical 100 or stuff. It's such a good show. Like even if you like, you are into fitness, but like even if you aren't into fitness, it's just like such a like the story arcs and stuff like that are just so well done, and it's not like it's not like one of those annoying like game shows where they're being like dramatic for the sake of it. It's actually very like sportsman-like, which is it's nice. Season 2 just came out. It's amazing on Netflix. Yes, I need to watch season 2. I didn't get a chance last night because of course the Canucks game was on because I wanted to watch. It's a Netflix original. I wanted to watch Physical 100 season 2 with my mom, but you know she has to watch the Canucks. Did the Canucks win? Yes, they won. They were winning like 2-0 against the Calgary Flames. Um, our Hoglander, he scored 2 goals, and then Calgary scored 1 goal back. And then by the end they like did like empty net, right? Because they were trying to catch up. And then Vancouver scored on their empty net. So it was a bit tragic. It was kind of tragic. It was an exciting game though, because some of the goals were good. But yeah, we were all like, I was late coming home last night because usually I leave at like 9 p.m. So like it's usually like around the third period. I don't usually finish the game. But today like there's this girl that like our family friend that's like, no, I'm not like a family friend, but like someone we know who's like renting one of her rooms. And she was like, we were all just like sitting around like watching the game. So I wanted to finish it. Yeah, too bad. Too bad for the Flames. I don't know if they're like doing good this season or not, but maybe not. Um, but yeah, I mean the playoffs are starting, like the Stanley Cup playoffs are starting on late April, I believe. So I think I don't know when I'll be able to watch Physical 100. I think Flames are near the bottom. Yeah, maybe. I think they were saying the way they talked about it made it seem like they weren't doing too well. And welcome in, Demon. How are you? Oh yeah, and speaking of K-pop dating news, apparently Lisa is dating the son of a billionaire, which is kind of cool. I was like, um, it's so weird how like, firstly, like the dating scandals in K-pop are so silly. Like it's like such a big deal when like they're like just dating someone and like people just get like really really weird about it. But I feel like Blackpink is not really like that, you know? They're not too like parasocial, I guess. So like no one really like no one really like cares about it, you know? Eating good, me too. Thanks for asking. They tried to hide it, but they've been together for like 1 to 2 years. Yeah, I mean, like people don't really talk about like people don't really talk much when like she's dating like yeah, he's like a prestigious figure, but like he's not a celebrity, right? So I think that's why like people don't really talk about it. I think it's been like known, but like people don't really like, you know. I think it's kind of nice. Like a lot of the Korean paparazzis and stuff like that, they don't usually like publicize their relationship if the other person is not a celebrity. Um, so it's like, you know, which I think is fair. You know, like they didn't like if you're dating Lisa from Blackpink, you didn't necessarily sign up to be a celebrity. You know, you might have just fallen in love. You know, he's the heir to Louis Vuitton. Oh my god, yeah, I just know he's like his family's just very rich. You support Blackpink girls with whatever they do. Yeah, I don't care who they date. It's like literally none of my business. I think it's like very strange a lot of times in K-pop, like who they're dating is like a really big deal. Um, yeah, it's just yeah. I feel like you're asking very strange questions, Stevie. So just chill. But yeah, it's a. I know like, I know like Espa was like someone from Espa was dating someone, and then like people were like very upset, and they were like, and then she like apologized, and I'm like, why does she have to apologize? Like she's just dating someone. Like get over it, you know? Do you have a bias in Blackpink? I like Jenny. I like Jenny. Yeah, I think it's so toxic. Cause like I mean that's why I like Blackpink a lot too. Cause they don't really like play into that, you know. They don't like pretend like they're your girlfriend, you know. Like they're clearly just like they don't really do that kind of thing. So it feels a bit more palatable, you know. Same here. Yeah, yeah. G-Idol does the same thing. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think I'm more drawn to that kind of thing rather than like I feel like I'd be uncomfortable if like oh like you won like you know they do like those weird like boyfriend wake up calls or like girlfriend wake up calls where they like pretend they like video calling you to wake up. That's so weird. Those kind of things are so weird. The Korean public is very judgmental. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's like a vocal minority, but like some people are unhinged, you know. But I guess it's the same here. Like a lot of people. I guess it's just more like it's more like for Korea, it's more or for like K-pop idols and stuff. It's more for like for certain like certain issues that are just like a bigger deal. Um, Jed on Espa just did performances for the Seoul series for the Dodgers and the Padres. Everyone was all about Shohei Otani, or like he's very he's like a really big deal, right? And welcome in Pranshu. Do you like India or Indian food? I've never been to India, so no, I don't have a preference. But I love Indian food. It's great. Um, the American public is unhinged about Taylor Swift too. The American public is unhinged in strange ways, you know. Um, there's definitely a lot of weirdness going on. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you know the West also doesn't have these things, but Korea is just like they're specific about some things, you know, like for example, like the weird like dating, like the fact that dating is a scandal. I think it's more just K-pop industry, you know. It's not like Korean people. It's just like the industry kind of cultivated like some weird stuff. Um, Make up it's time to eat your favorite breakfast meal food and go to your your place of work at morning time to sometime in the afternoon. Yeah, because they just don't know you at all. Like wake up your name. Okay, Demon, let's watch the clip. Let's see. What do we got?
Hello. Meet you. Long time no see.
It's very quiet.
You look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. Yeah, how do you know my name? My first was Pokemon Sword. Alistair, welcome in. How are you?
Is this my Pokemon voice acting?
I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father.
Oh, I gave him a weird voice, but then he's Lucas's father, so it actually fits. They have a similar voice. I don't understand
Is
the
it setting
context
off
for this.
the alarm on its own and then like being attracted?
Speaking of no fear, that was scary, man. I need to play that in VR. I kind of want to play Alien in VR. He's the best baseball player. That's so rare. He's handsome, tall, and overall very humble. The pride of Japan. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not a good like sports follower, you know. It's I know like so. There's like a soccer game here in Vancouver, and Messi might play, and apparently the tickets are going for like $5,000 because Messi might be there. I don't even know if he's actually like you know like he might not even be there. I never seen the Pokemon clip. Yeah, I had many hair phases. There was a whole journey. Oh my god, my hair is too long. It's so annoying. I just have to survive till Thursday. I just have to survive till Thursday, and I can get my I'll get my hair done. But yeah, I do not follow baseball at all. Is your hair now a peekaboo dye? It is, it is. I've had this just like the peekaboo dye for like since like September? Or no, it's been like a year and a half now, I'm pretty sure. Because I used to dye the whole thing, but then it was so damaged, you know. So now I'm just like, you know what? Only the inside will be damaged now, and the rest of it can be fine, and it's a lot more manageable. Do a little trimming on your own, yeah, like 3 days before my haircut. I would it would be a disaster. I am not like a detail oriented person when it comes to like that kind of thing. It would be like so uneven. You'd have no idea. I'm not cut out to be a hairdresser. But yeah, so I this is my compromise, you know? Like I can dye the inside part whichever color I want. And then it's like it's contained and it's not too damaged and it's not like too like over the top, you know? And I don't have to worry as much about like roots growing out too, which is a struggle. But I think this time I'm gonna dye the whole thing. Like at least um I want to do like a light, like not too light because I don't want it to be like too damaged. I don't want it to be too damaged. And I don't want my roots to show. But I want to do like a lighter, like a maybe like a dark brown, like a dark to medium brown, and then this part to be like a much lighter, like a light color that kind of like blends in with the brown. You know, just for like a refreshing summer look. You know, just like a that's the vibe I'm going for. But we'll see. We'll see. Like this part is like I said, this part is so damaged that it has a lot of trouble keeping color. So like no matter what I dye it just kind of fades to white because it's so bleached. Like it's just been like bleached to hell. So we'll see what it can end up being. But yeah, good summer hair. Yeah, I feel like I dye my hair depending on the season. I want like I want like a refreshing warm weather kind of hair. You know, I want like a warm tone going on. Thinking about dyeing your hair red? Do it. Do it. Life's too short, man. Um, like I used to like when I first started dyeing my hair, I would like think so hard about each hair color. I'm like, do I really want to dye my hair this color? Like, what if it looked bad? But now I'm like, you know what? I'll just dye whatever color I want, and if it looks bad, it will just go away. You know, like it's fine. You know, and most of the time it looks fine, so it's not a it's not a problem. But you know, it's temporary. And if it's really bad, you could just dye over it. I'm sure. Um, but yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any crazy hair ambitions right now. I'm kind of done like doing drastic things to my hair. I think I got it all out of my system in the last like few years, and now I'm just gonna relax now. And wigs do exist, but they're very expensive, and probably not the most comfortable thing. But yeah, worst case, you shave all your hair off and you wear a wig. But that's the worst case. Like I don't think that will happen. Just don't fry off all your hair. Yeah, I was trying to save a bit of money and like go a bit longer between haircuts. But if I dye my whole hair, I think I need to keep up with it. And it's just too long. I need to keep up. It's like it's so nice out. I was not expecting it to be this nice out. And also like the front parts of my hair like being really annoying. Because it's like it's just much too long. I just have a thing like if my roots are too grown out, like I just really don't like it. Like look at this like line of like where it goes from like white like pink white to black. You can get a haircut when you're up there, you might just buzz it all off. I mean, you have been talking about that for a while. Maybe it's time. Like if you're really getting that sick of it, like just do it. It feels so refreshing to like chop off a bunch of it. I've never gone that far, but like, you know, going from like longish hair to like here, you know, it's very refreshing. Remember when you had long hair? Was it a pain? I don't think I'll ever go back to like really like bleaching the hell out of my hair. Like I don't think I could. I don't know how Rose like survives. You know, like her hair must just always feel like straw. You know, cutting it off is refreshing. Yeah, it always is. It always is. For an islander, it gets wild. I mean, yeah, understandable. Yeah, my hair is pretty manageable. But when it was bleached, it was just like a struggle to like constantly be like every time I washed the hair, it was like a many step process, you know, because like otherwise it would just feel so terrible. You're gonna wait till your hair is a bob length. Yeah, yeah, like kind of this length. Look at Jason Momoa. True, but he probably has like 10 hairstylists, you know, that like work on his hair for like an hour. I don't like, you know, like K-pop idols, you know, they can maintain that hair color. They have a lot more resources than I do. I know Rose like bleaches her roots like every 2 weeks, and I'm like, no one, like I don't have the time or money for that. And welcome in Metallica. How are you? But like even seeing like when I saw like Chaewon on Running Man, she has like platinum blonde hair right now, and you can see like the roots like near the bottom and stuff. They were like yellow. So I'm like, you know what? Even Chaewon can't maintain that platinum blonde color. Like there's no hope for me, you know? Like I'd have to go to the hair salon like every 2 weeks, and that's like, very expensive. You're awesome. I'm glad to hear that. That's great. Yeah, so that is definitely a lot of maintenance. She stole you from Lisa. I mean, I'm a Kazuha girl right now. I only have eyes for Kazuha. But Chaewon is very cute. Is there a cost to maintain wigs, or would you eventually save money by not having to go to salon? I I don't know how long wigs last. Surely they have like a lifespan? I actually don't know. Maybe you could keep them for a very long time. Because wouldn't they get like kind of like all you? I guess you'd have to like maintain it, but I don't think it would. I don't think you have to like pay anything substantial versus just like products, you know, and like maybe cleaning it. I don't know, but I don't think like maybe you would save money, but maybe you would save money, but you'd have to wear a wig every day. So like that is a trade off, you know. I mean I've only ever worn cheap cosplay wigs, but even that like it is not comfortable. Maybe high quality wigs are more comfortable, but like wearing a wig every day and like you wouldn't be able to like you know like it would just be like a huge hassle in your day to day life. Your bias is Sakura. Fair enough. Fair enough. They say Kazuha and Chaewon on P Stick University. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I don't watch a lot of like um I don't watch a lot of K-pop content. Like I don't watch like interviews or like whatever else they're doing on YouTube. If that only wants one thing, that's Kazuha asked. You can do it. You can do it. Can you see your ab lines? I think like step one, you can see like the lines, and then I don't know. You have to if you have the vertical lines. I didn't I do not want Kazuha abs. It sounds like a lot of work. It's a really funny show. I just found it recently, but they're a huge channel. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it. The Nestat does a smart dance. Oh god. Which dance should a stat learn? I mean, we know a stat's a anti-fragile enjoyer. You know, he does like anti-fragile. Maybe it's time. Got a bit of a tummy. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You gotta enjoy those chicken wings. You can't move like that, not yet. But when you get the abs, when you get the abs, it will happen. Have you watched the anti-fragile dance? You know Kazua's move where she lifts up their leg like all the way to here? That's what you need as well. You need the abs and you need the splits. And then you will you will do the you will do the anti-fragile dance. Don't do it like that. What? If he really wants to be Kazuha, he needs to do the leg thing. I'm not quite there yet. I do stretch every day, but not like that. Not like that. Yeah, so it's a struggle. Since you watch Geovids, you got some Seraphim vids on your feed. It's always like everyone's something, and then there's Kazuha. Wait, what do you mean? What did Kazuha do? Did she? Is it like Kazuha didn't get the memo? I try not to watch like reels and stuff. I feel like it's a slippery slope. I just watch like if someone sends me a reel, I watch it, but I don't like. I usually skip through them on my feed because I feel like if you just start watching, I feel like if I start watching like shorts, I will just like rot my brain, you know? Yeah, it's a black hole exactly. I feel like I can't start. Um, Next K-pop soloist, me. I'm okay. I'm okay. I can't live that life, especially when it's K-pop. True. Yeah, I try not to get down that rabbit hole because like some K-pop shorts are so weird. Like there's a lot of like really strange K-pop shorts. Showing a pause from my K-pop training. I really am. I haven't practiced dancing in so long. I probably should get back on that. What was I learning? I was learning I learned Perfect Night. I probably forgot it. Um I don't know what else. I don't know what I should learn next. I was thinking about learning ETA, but then I got kind of I was like, man, this is hard. So then I learned Perfect Night instead because it seemed easier. I'm just lazy. Watch on stream and then stop when you end. Oh no. Oh no. Just watching shorts all stream? That sounds like brain rot. Try to learn Super Lady. I don't know what that is. Show something different from the group and everyone people admire it. Oh, like what kind of things? Oh, G Idol. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. I've never watched. I've never been into like G Idol dances because they're not really like a dance group, you know. Um, what's your ETA? Yeah, exactly, exactly. But I'll see what I want to learn. I mean, Easy does look nice. Um, I think Easy looks kind of fun because it's really like groovy, you know. The more sexy concept and girl bossing. Yeah, I think they like their choreo isn't like they're not as choreo focused, you know? Not that their choreos are bad or anything, but it's just like when people think of G Idol, you don't think about their dances, you know? You could try XG. Oh, don't get started on XG. Like her position when they say it, the way she does some exercises. Ah, okay, okay. Interesting. Maybe it's just the ballet diff, you know? Smart looks way easier than easy. I'm not a fan of Smart. I didn't like it was just kind of like I don't know. I don't like how they keep going for like a like speaking of sexy concepts. I don't like that Le Seraphim keeps going for like more like sexy concepts. I think it's kind of um uncomfortable. But but Le Seraphim dances are still like they have some really good dances to be fair. I was thinking about Easy or what is it called? Eve Bluebird Psycho what the hell is it called? That one. Looks fun as well. They do have some good dances. But I don't want my entire dance what am I trying to say? Discography to be Le Seraphim. You know, I feel like I need to branch out. But I don't listen to a lot of K-pop these days, so I need to figure it out. Yeah, I actually like this one. I don't like Sugar Rush, but this one is nice. Is EP has shown more Kazuha shine? Yeah, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I just wasn't a huge fan of Smart, but I think the dance for Easy I think looks like a bit like I want to learn something a bit different, and Easy seems a bit like it's very groovy. Do some boy group. Yeah, I need to branch out into boy group dances because I'm definitely like girl group dances are like my comfort zone. But boy group dances are really difficult for me. I just like don't move in the right way. You know, it's like it just feels like very different. Um, but my favorite boy group is 17, and like 17 dances are like insanely hard, which is a problem. So I think I need something else. I need to learn something a bit easier. I'll have to take a look around, to see which ones I would feel like learning. But a lot of boy group dances are much more demanding than girl group dances, so it really just depends. You're like, oh, this looks like a fun dance. And you do like a backflip, and you're like, okay, like I can't do that. Like, be able to do 119 by Rise. Okay, I'll see. I feel like I kept seeing like Rise around, on like dance challenges and stuff like that. Or maybe I saw them on like IU. Or they did, like a dance challenge with IU. I don't follow like I had to unfollow like um I had to unfollow like a bunch of K-pop groups from Instagram because I only check Instagram like every few days now, so like I can't keep up with like following a lot of people. So I just unfollow like the groups. Cause like the groups post so much, right? Like the groups post like 10 dance challenges a day. So I'm like, you know what? I need to like declutter my feed. So I just like unfollowed the groups themselves. And I just follow like a couple members maybe. And I'm like, surely that's enough. It's a new group from SM. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll have to see what dances are recommended. Need to clear out my Instagram. Yeah. It's like it can get really cluttered. It's and like I'm kind of in like a phase where like I haven't really like I don't really use social media. Like I only use like Discord, right? So I can't check it that often, so I'd rather only see the stuff that matters. Like Kazuha. Like friends, Kazuha, IU, and that will be enough for me. Yeah, I do want to improve my dancing. I've kind of fallen off recently. I haven't been doing my Pilates at home. I haven't been doing my dancing at home, so I need to get back on that for sure. Maybe I'll do some dancing this Tuesday. That'd be my plan. If I submit my taxes, then I'll learn ETA or like some other dance. But taxes first. It's so much fun. I really like it's just such a pain. Like it's not even that hard. It's just like they like there's a few annoying things. There's a few annoying things about dancing or not dancing. Sorry, about taxes. So I'm like reading. So I need to read chat while I'm like speaking. Kimmy got a haircut recently. Showed a photo. IU did the hairdresser for the cut. Which haircut? I mean, IU's had like every hairstyle under the sun. Taxes before dances. Finish your taxes and then dance to celebrate. You're getting a tax refund? Same. Um, I've been contributing to that RRSP. Getting a lot of tax deductions. Although, like, I was talking about taxes yesterday on stream, and then someone asked me about like how I file my Twitch income, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about that. So I didn't submit it yet, obviously, but like I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about that, and I put it in the taxes today, and I almost did tax fraud of like I was like I thought it wouldn't really make a difference, but it was like a few hundred. I was like, I almost stole money. I'm like, I already paid enough taxes. Why do they want that? Um, when I saw him, oh my god, like when I filled out when I was looking at my tax form and it shows you how much you paid in income taxes, so sad. Like, oh my god, I'm like, that's my money. What are you using for? We almost committing tax fraud. Of course. Don't commit tax fraud, guys. It's on Cute Pics. The Itzy haircut. Or no, sorry, IU haircut. This is this is more recent, right? Yeah, that's a cool haircut. She's had so many though. Like she's had so many hairstyles. That's gonna look great. Um, Yeah, I usually take pictures to the hair salon because you gotta like it's so much easier than trying to like because like every time my hairdresser every time my hairdresser like I try to like I'm like, oh, I want this color. He's like, oh, it's actually like this, and I'm like, apparently I just don't know colors. Like apparently I just don't know colors. Because they'd be like, oh, this color is kind of like a like blue, and I'm like, it's blue. Like that's not what I intended. Do you like Itzy? I like Itzy. I haven't been listening to their more recent stuff, but I do like Itzy. They automatically take it from you, but they want you to file it. But if you mess up, it's on you. Yeah, it's weird because they're like, when they audit you, they're like, if you do it wrong, they know. So I'm like, it's clearly you know the right number, you know? Like I understand some things, like I need to report like Twitch income, right? Because like that's not like submitted to the government. And then like I get a few credits from like working from home and stuff. That kind of stuff I understand. But the rest of it, I'm like, you already have this information. Like you clearly already have this information. You already know this. Like why do you like you know how much I owe and you know how much I'm supposed to pay. Why do I have to do it? What a pain. Um but yeah, it's only like a couple things on there. That's not like these days, you know, like everything is like auto imported and like it's all like filled out. And you just have to like double check it. But there's a couple of things, yeah. Like Twitch and then like the working from home. That was really the only things. And then, you know, you do all that work and you get some money back. Hopefully. And welcome in, Ducky. How are you? Yeah, I usually when I go to the hairdresser, I usually just bring like random um pictures from like Asian hair salons. Usually post like pictures of like whatever haircut they did. Yeah, so it really just depends. Like sometimes I go and he's like, oh, like this color is like this, or like this is gonna turn out like this, and I'm like, I have no idea, man. Like my color theory, my color theory is so off. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I'll show him a picture of like brown hair, and he's like, oh, this brown hair is kind of like this. It has these like red undertones, or it has like oh, it's like kind of purple, and I'm like, what? Like what are you talking about? Speaking of Itsy. You take a pic? Yeah, of course, of course. It's because it's so hard to describe it. Like it's like impossible to describe it, right? Like you're like, oh, like imagine describing that IU haircut. Like I would not know how to describe it. I just bring a picture. Um, but I like seeing all like the K-pop haircuts and stuff. Oh my gosh, my shoulder feels so weird. But yeah, I don't usually have like a strong preference about how the hair is cut. I just do let my hairdresser do whatever he wants. I just kind of say like, oh, like I don't like when it touches like the back here, like, and then he just kind of takes that information and runs with it, you know. Um, but like, yeah, I don't usually be like, oh, like I want it cut in this way. I usually like mostly just care about the color, and the rest of it is up to him. I'll describe it when he asked, and I was like, nope, you're supposed to. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like describing haircut is so hard. Like unless it's like literally just like I want to be bald, you know? Like it's so hard to describe. Like I can describe the length, like I can tell you how long I want it, but I cannot describe it for the life of me. Um, it's it's very hard, and a lot of times it's like if your hair is like sometimes you bring a picture, especially when it comes to color, you bring a picture to the hair salon and like they'll know if you can't do it, you know? Um, because like sometimes they'll be like, oh, like you actually like won't be able to achieve that color, like you know. So they do know more, you know. Not everything is possible. When you go to get your hair, you start becoming religious, start praying they know what they're doing. Wait, do you not go to the same hairdresser every time? Because I just go to the same hairdresser every time, so I trust him. But I guess I'm like a lot of people just go to like wherever, you know. I feel like it's more common for like if you get like a lot of different stuff. Like for example, I get my hair like colored a lot. And those are like very long expensive sessions. So I usually just go to the same person each time. But yeah, so I've definitely had my share of, like haircuts I didn't like. Get the same hairstylist every time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me and my like, and my hairstylist like knows me, so it's a lot more chill. And I go to like a Japanese hair salon, so like it counts as Japanese practice while I'm there too. It's not too bad, but it's good to go to like I think like cutting and coloring Asian hair can be kind of different. Like depending on what kind of hair type you have, like it's always good to go to someone that knows like your kind of hair. Like even if you just have like especially thin or especially thick hair, like knowing like someone that can handle that and is like experienced in that kind of hair is very important as well. Like obviously like Asian hair is not as difficult to deal with, like for example like textured hair, but it's still a consideration for sure. And like I think like different hair salons, like especially different places, use like um different like products and like different processes and stuff. But yeah, I was talking to my Pilates instructor and she was like, Korean hair salon is like so much cheaper, and I'm like, oh, having a bit of like having a bit of like FOMO, because she's like, like Korean hair salon is like twice as cheap, and I'm like, oh, but my Japanese hair salon, like I gotta be patriotic, but I guess it would be like the same result, but now I'm like attached to my hair salon. I don't think there's any. I don't think that there's probably not a difference between Korean and Japanese hair. So I could be saving money. But maybe, you know, um the communication aspect too as well. I'm sure if I went to a Korean hair salon and just show them a picture, it'd be fine. And welcome in Yokomoto. You gym today despite Dragon's Dogma 2 being out. Congratulations. That is some dedication right there. I hope your gym session was good. Um, is that loyalty to your hairstylist? Yeah, exactly. Try it once and see. I don't know, man. Because I feel like if you go to the same hairstylist for a long time, it's like you trust them, and like you build up a rapport with them. So it's a bit different. And also like I go to the same hairstylist with my mom as well. So like we all like know each other. But yeah, welcome in, Earl. Your barber is a Cowboys fan, so that's why you're loyal. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't say I've ever spoken about sports. Um, my hairstylist, I don't think we have that much in common. Um, he has played Zelda. He has played Breath of the Wild. Same barber for 21 years? Damn. That's a long time. I think I've been going to this hairstylist for like 5 to 7 years, something like that. Able to do dumbbell almost twice what you were able to do when you started. Let's go. Yeah, I guess like I don't have that like numeric like or sorry like quantitative um like progress. Like I because I don't like lift weights. So I can't like see for myself. But also like you can see the results on your body. I think that's what I'm a I'm a pretty like vain person when it comes to myself. So I'm like, I want to see I want to see the results. But I also want to like feel it in like feel like I'm stronger. The dimension, of course. Um, yeah, I do like going to Japanese salon though, because I can like practice my Japanese. If I'm in that chair for like 4 or 5 hours and I'm speaking Japanese the whole time, I can, you know, that's a lot of practice. It's apparent because your arms are growing at the same time. There's not much definition, so that's something I have to work on. Right, right. Yeah, I can't help you with that. Good luck. I'm sure it'll be there in no time. Um, yeah, for me, it's like I mean, I'm obviously not like bulking up and like seeing like very very visible muscle. The only thing I really see is like some like on when I wake up in the morning, not after I eat, but like when I wake up in the morning, I can see like the ab lines and stuff. That's the one thing I can actually see, but I don't see like other like visible muscle. But it's more like I do like a lot of lats and like back workouts, so like, I think I would see that there. Um, yeah, I think it's just like yeah, I think it's also like I'm very skinny to begin with, so it's easier to see like even if you gain like a small amount of muscle, you can kind of like you could see it a lot easier, you know, especially abs, especially abs. Even if you're not gaining that much. That's one of my biggest fears when I moved, about having to find a new barber that gets the cut right. Yeah, exactly, exactly. If my hairdresser ever moves, which I don't think he will, because I think he's going for citizenship, you know, um, then I'll be like, I guess I'll just switch to someone else from the same hair salon. I don't know. I'll go to Slice Box to lose your baby fat. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, I don't usually I just don't get that sweaty when I play Beat Saber. I don't know. Maybe I'm not playing hard enough. But then like I don't know why I posted all the rules here. But I'm assuming that was a mistake. Um, no arms, see a bit of bicep. I don't usually do arms. I don't really have like arm muscles. I do mostly like back and lats. But yesterday we did like arms. Like she was like, "Oh, like just move your arms and don't move your lats." I was like, "What? Like what are we doing?" Like I was like genuinely like I did like a double take because we never do that. Um, either diet mostly Japanese. It's I think it's a mix of like Japanese and Korean because there's not a lot of like Japanese grocery stores around here. There's a lot more like Korean grocery stores which have Japanese ingredients in them. But there's a lot. I have a lot of access to like Korean ingredients, so I do both. Are you going for that sleeper build? I see. It's time. It's time. Trying to lose weight and get fit yourself. Good luck. Good luck. I'm sure that will. I'm sure you will be successful. You work hard. Um, I just like yeah. For me, I'm just trying to like be a bit stronger, be a bit like have a bit better like a body condition. You know, like not pull a muscle like every time I like try to lift something hard or like sit up from my chair. You know, like that kind of thing. And also like um reduce like back pain and stuff from like sitting because I work I work like at my desk on my computer, right? So like to just like have better posture and like sit better and stuff and be able to like use my body better. Because my I was like before I started Pilates, my body was so like rigid and like weak, you know, like I feel like I would like injure myself like easily just like doing like more like basic things, you know. So now I'm trying to I think it's a muscle strength issue, you know, because like my joints are overcompensating. Um, I think my joints are overcompensating because I don't have enough muscle. But I'm changing that. Let me sing Twice at the end of stream. Any Twice song? Do you have a preference? Your belly sticks out, but you like flat bellies that look too small to contain organs. What? I mean, that's kind of hard though. It is kind of hard. Like I feel like it's easy to have a flat like you could have a flat belly, but like I think it's like before you like you know like maybe it's like as soon as you wake up, you know. Um, I think it's very hard to maintain like completely flat like a belly that stays completely flat like all the time, you know. Um, I have a feeling that like, for example, like K-pop idols, they have very flat bellies, right? But I have a feeling that like if they're like filming something, or like if they're like when they're filming something or when they're doing like a photo shoot, I think they just don't eat before. Like I have a feeling that might be like part of it. So I try not to like set that standard. They probably fast like crazy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. They probably just don't eat for a while before the shoot. Cause like I'm like, you guys can see I'm a pretty skinny person. Like I'm not like as skinny as like the skinniest K-pop idol, but like I'm like a very thin person and I do not have a flat belly, right? Like especially like if I like, maybe when I wake up it's like pretty flat, but like it's like as soon as I like eat food, like it's like not flat. It's not like not completely flat anymore, right? And that's like normal. Like that's very normal. Um has abs, yeah, true. Or you just like have like crazy abs. Um I don't know how it works with the abs. I don't know if you still get like bloated after you eat if you have like kazuha abs. I cannot speak to that. But like even if you have like full abs, like you might have like some belly fat like on your like your lower belly area, you know? Especially for women, it's very hard to like completely lose that weight there. Because I think it's just like and it just naturally has that, you know? Belly's like the flat earth theory. You want to believe it's flat, but it's round no matter what. Oh no. Understandable, understandable. And NASA keeps telling you that you don't have a flat belly. But NASA is just a liar. Yeah, so that's not a goal I aim for myself, because I think it's just, I think it requires probably like not eating very much. And I can't handle that, you know? I can't handle low blood sugar, okay? I'm happy having like ab lines, like you know, like just the side, or like just the middle, like that kind of abs. Like it doesn't have to be like very intense, you know? As long as they like kind of like feel strong there, you know? I don't like struggle to get up. And I'm happy. I'm trying to work right now. I'm trying to work on my leg muscles because my legs are quite weak. I've finally gotten over my fear of squats. I've gotten over my fear of squats. I learned how to do them properly, and I've been doing squats. Um, but I do need to work on my arms because my Pilates instructor makes fun of me for having weak arms, because she'll like demonstrate the workout for me, and then she'll like demonstrate the workout, and then I'll try to do it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so heavy, and I'm like struggling, and she's like, okay, I'll lighten it, and then I'm still struggling, and she's like, you want me to lighten it again? She's like, you can't lift this? I'm like, yes, I can't lift this. You got to experience having abs show because you're skinny. Yeah, I think that's a cheat code. If you're just really skinny, your abs will show. My favorite color? I don't really have a favorite color. I'm sorry. It really depends on like what it's for, you know. But I don't personally have a favorite color. Sitting too much is literally what it is. It's not my fault. I have a desk job and then I stream. And then I sit around like on my computer, you know? So it is kind of my fault, but yeah, I'm trying to get up more often because I was having some like joint pain before, but it's gotten better now. You want a whole week straight up eating just veggies and chicken breasts? Because if people could eat like that all the time. I know, I know. I don't think I could. Like the people who literally just eat like chicken and broccoli like forever. Um, I I don't think I could live like that, you know? Like I try to eat fairly healthy, but I don't like restrict myself, and I don't um I still eat like sweets and stuff like that when I want to. So I can't do it, but props to people who can, I guess. We do fitness streamer arc when? I couldn't. Cause like imagine, okay. if you stream like a gym workout, one, annoying gym bros in chat like backseating your workout, you know, like people being like, you're doing it wrong, and then two, people being creepy as hell, you know, like I feel like it would just be like not not worth it, you know, like I do not want to subject myself to that. Um, no problem. Yours is green. You just thought your water was your favorite color. Oh, not really, not really. I kind of have like various different colors going on, you know? Even though like when I do a baking stream, everything I own in my kitchen is blue for some reason. That was by accident, honestly. Like I got a bunch of stuff. Um, it's just that a lot of like usually like if I want like a kitchen appliance or like a kitchen utensil, I want like in a cute color. And usually the cute color available is blue. Like I guess they just don't want like cute pink kitchen stuff. I don't know. You need to find a gym. Good luck. Good luck. Switch sports stream with super oversized clothes. I have done Switch sports. Switch sports was so fun. But like Switch sports kind of fell off, you know? It got kind of boring. But I did Switch sports for a while. Um, but I don't think that's a bit different, you know? Like there wasn't like I don't think the gym bros are watching Switch sports, you know? What are the stickers on your water bottle? We have No Face. We have a bomb arrow from Breath of the Wild. We have like Silent Princess from Breath of the Wild. This is Girahim. Is that what his name is? Girahim from the Skyward Sword. And this is a sticker I got from McCart Pearl. And the other stickers are from my friend Holly. Yeah, that one. The one that is stat posted. I need to add more to this side though. This side's empty. It's ready for stickers. But I need to save them for like laminated stickers because the water bottle does get wet sometimes. Would you guess with your username and layout color? Yeah, I don't know how I arrived at this color, honestly. I just thought it was kind of cute. I do like pink. I do like pink. But this is, I don't know. This is just the color I started with, and I'm like, well, this is we're sticking with it, you know? The bomb arrow, bring the bomb squad back, of course, of course. The bomb arrow is great. An anime sticker? I mean, I guess No Face is anime, but I feel like Ghibli films are like different than anime. You know, they're like their own subcategory. Not heard of any of them and instantly forgot. It's okay, it's okay. Short TLDR, Legend of Zelda, and Ghibli. Spirited Away. Me do a Studio Ghibli weeb? I'm actually not. I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but I'm not a big Ghibli fan. Like I think their movies are really good. I know their movies are really good, and I think they're very like as like a work of art, they're really great. But I watched Spirited Away when I was a kid, and I was like traumatized. So I never really watched like a lot. I never really watched a lot of Ghibli films because I was so traumatized by Spirited Away. I was so scared of it watching it as a kid. Because like it's very scary. It's very scary when you're a kid. Like she goes into the town and then her parents get turned into pigs, and then she has to guess which pig is her parents. And it's like I was just very traumatized. And like Mononoke Hime, like or what is it called, Princess Mononoke, is really scary too as a kid. Like just imagine watching it and you're like 10 years old. It's scary. But so that's why I never watched. I to this day don't really watch Ghibli films. But I think they're great. I just don't have that. I just don't have that emotional connection to them that a lot of people do, because my emotional connection to them is fear. It's too close to enemy for comfort. It's not that. It's not that. I think they're beautiful films, but I can't get over my childhood trauma. Howl's Moving Castle. I can't remember that one well. I definitely watched it when I was younger, but I can't remember now. I think I haven't watched Totoro and Ponyo, but I think I've watched most of the others. Um, Speaking of Ghibli films, you saw a pic of Hayao Miyazaki with the signature beard. And without a signature beard, sorry. And a little part of me felt like I saw something forbidden. I honestly would not recognize him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what he looks like. Maybe one day you'll find the One Piece. Get your weeb talk out of here. Yes, the only anime we accept around here is Doraemon. Unless you're talking about Doraemon and who's your bias in Doraemon, like I don't want to hear it, you know? What about Pokemon? Yep, I guess Pokemon's fine. Pokemon's not that weeby though, cause it's like you know, it's so mainstream. Luffy Taro. Who is that? Sorry, I just realized I don't know all the characters' names. It's One Piece. Oh, get out of here. I was like, is that a Doraemon character? Like, what are their names? I remember watching House Moving Castle as a kid and thinking, what the hell is going on? And as an adult, I watched it again. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But it's pretty. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't remember it well. I don't remember the plot. Pokemon is more mainstream, like ridiculously so. Yeah, it's not even like like I wouldn't be like, oh, it's like weeby to like it. It's just like it's the largest media franchise in the world. Like, come on. Yeah, it's a culture phenomenon too, and it was so big in the West too. So I think it kind of transcends. It kind of transcends weebiness, you know. And the fact that like Pokemon aired on like TV here, like on like Cartoon Network and stuff, like I think that's it kind of changes things. Is the main character's name in the Japanese arc? Yeah, I think I remember. His name is Luffy. Um, but I never heard his full legal name, you know? If Pokemon ain't weeby, then Dragon Ball ain't either. I don't think Dragon Ball is weeby. Because Dragon Ball is like another one that it like aired on like Western TV, you know? I don't really think it's weeby. Um, nor Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know. Adults into Yu-Gi-Oh seems a bit weeby. um, Could be for weebs if it's mainstream. Yeah, because I feel like something being weeby is like inherently tied to Japan, but like I think the popularity of Pokemon and Dragon Ball is not like inherently tied to it being Japanese, you know? Like it's not like, oh, like it has like the people who are into Pokemon aren't necessarily like, oh, like Japan is cool, you know? Like it's just like transcended that. Yu-Gi-Oh! They got a rule about hygiene at their tournaments. Oh god. Like you can't come in unless you've showered. Like if you're too stinky, we'll stop you, you know? Oh god. You did Dragon Ball for the cool fighting and your boy Gohan? Fair enough, fair enough. I never watched Dragon Ball or Pokemon. Kind of curious about Miju's opinion on Godzilla. I never watched it, I'm sorry, I don't have an opinion. I've never watched Godzilla. But do I think it's weeby? Not really. It's like a popular movie, no? But maybe like if you're like really into Godzilla, like maybe that's kind of weeby. I don't know. Maybe it's not weeby. Like maybe it's just like strange. I don't know. It seems like a niche interest to me, but I don't know if it's weeby. Yeah. Anime night when? Never. Get out of here. Before on my dead what do people say? Over my dead body. Um they will disqualify you if you don't shower before Yu-Gi-Oh events, so Yu-Gi-Oh's for weaves. True. True. Um Speaking of Godzilla, we realized one of the hotels we booked is near Kabukicho Tower. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I never watched Godzilla. I don't understand the Godzilla references. Is that is that was that did it star prominently in Godzilla? Is even dubbed to Spanish? I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that it's very popular, but I don't think it's on the same level as Dragon Ball and Pokemon. What if I recommend a good rom-com? What? Like you mean an anime rom-com? Anime rom-com? Get out of here! It's like I don't even want to know what anime's concept of romance is like, you know? Would you watch the new Godzilla movie? I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it. Godzilla minus one was a beautiful movie. Nice, nice. I just don't have a strong opinion about Godzilla. I thought we were just talking about TV anime. Oh no, yeah, we're talking about like which animes are like not weeby, you know? Seems to be a popular entertainment place, and there's also a big Godzilla tower or picture. Maybe it roars at night. I don't know. Kaya's anime. Nah. I will fight for my life that Genshin is like I think like Genshin in a vacuum is weeby, but Genshin is so mainstream that it's not weeby. Like there's so many Genshin players that are like not weebs at all, you know? Like I think like other gacha games, yeah, might be like definitely weeby, but I think Genshin is one of those things that also like transcended that. But yeah, at its core, it is very anime. But I don't like that part of it. In my defense, I don't like that part of it. Like I don't like all like the anime tropes and like some of the character archetypes and stuff like that. Like I don't like it. And the fan service, yeah, obviously I don't like that. Um, Godzilla minus one was awesome. Watch it. I don't know if I will. I'm sorry. It'll be like if it was like on or something, like you know, if I was like roped into watching it, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I don't feel strongly about watching it. And the game description, this game features the anime style open world environment, but so is Pokemon, Kalani. And what do we say about Pokemon? Like you would say Pokemon's an anime style game, no? Got him back. Just cause it's an anime style doesn't mean it's weeby, you know? We say you gotta catch them all. Never again. Never again. I caught them all one time, and it was the worst experience of my life. There's too many Pokemon. Is Cynthia a better champ than Leon? I've never look. I've never said that Leon is stronger than Cynthia. I've never once said that. I concede that Cynthia is the strongest champion, but Leon is not. Leon is not weak. They're only 900. Oh, okay, only 900. Sure. I caught them all. I caught them all available in Sword and Shield, not including the DLC, and that was enough for me. Charizard over all Pokemon. Funny you say that, cause guess who has a Charizard? Guess who has a Charizard, man? Raihan is a champion. We know. That's all. That's what I'm saying for Leon. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does have a cool Charizard. I mean, that is a bonus. Nice plant. Thank you. It's alive still. You guys, everyone thought that I would kill this plant. I got it when I moved in. And it's like two and a half years. It's still alive. Sorry, it's 1.5 years. Charizard tastes your Pyro Ball. You know what he's really weak to? Stealth Rock. His Charizard is strong, but it's still a Charizard, you know? Is that the one from the tweet? No, not that one. This one is alive. There was 2 others that didn't make it, okay? I had 3 plants total. But only one has survived. This one almost died too. It was like dying. It had like dead leaves, but then it came back. It's surviving again. Got me. You got the Running Man name tag in the back. I want a So Mean name tag. Maybe probably people saw them, like a fan made one. Cause it's just like a stitched on name tag. Like I'm sure anyone can make it. I want a So Mean one instead, but the Running Man one is nice. That plant contains a secret to growing stuff on Mars. Okay. This is me, the guy from The Martian. Mark. What's his name? Is his name Mark? Mark Wahlberg? Martian? His name is Marty Martian? That's me. Yeah, so this plant can survive a nuclear apocalypse. Matt Damon. That's like the same name. I was so close. The stories that plant can tell if it could talk. It's like, I haven't drank water in 6 months. That's what it wouldn't be able to talk because its throat is so dry. Okay, I don't know what Matt Damon is, but that's what I am. Jimmy Kimmel called him in the Oscar actor. He is an actor. It's a good point. I'm not good with actors' names, okay? There's so many actors out there. There's so many just 30 to 40-year-old white men with brown hair. I just can't keep track. They've had comedic beef for a decade. Oh, I have not been aware of this. I also don't know which one is Jimmy Kimmel, by the way. Like, if you line them up, I don't know which one is which. Let me tell you the one time I went a whole month without drinking water. No, the plant. Wait, a month is not that long. I don't think you're even supposed to water it once a month. Like, I think once a month is normal, no? Because I go longer than that. I think a 1 month is not that long. They're not really supposed to be watered that often. The one with the beard. Oh, okay, yeah. I think I know which one you mean. If it's a Matt Damon film, chances are it's decent. If it's a Mark Wahlberg film, 95% chance it sucks. Okay, so I should figure out how to tell them apart so I don't accidentally watch a bad movie, right? Okay, what is the one good Mark Wahlberg movie then? So I know. I don't think Ted. Really? I'm not a comedy movie enjoyer. I have watched that. I watched it like when it came out. Cause my friend for some reason wanted to see it on her birthday. And I was like, why do you want to see this? And then we went with her dad, but her dad didn't sit with us. He sat in the back, and then we just watched it. That's my memory of Ted. I don't remember what was in the movie. I just remember that I went to see it. You enjoyed Pain and Gain by Chaotic Films. I've not heard of that. Both Matt Damon and Wahlberg were in The Departed, and that's a pretty good film. Why would they put them together? You can't tell them apart. They're the same guy. You need to watch Uncharted. Oh, I've watched Uncharted. Wait, so who was in that? Oh, wait, that was Mark Wahlberg, right? That's why I know the name. Because he was in Uncharted. Uncharted was so mid, Kalani. Uncharted was so mid. It was just the most mediocre movie I've ever watched. It wasn't terribly bad, but it wasn't good. Pain and Gain is with The Rock. Okay. I have not heard of all these movies. There's too many movies, apparently. You saved me the trouble. I watched on a plane. I watched a lot of mediocre movies on the plane. I watched Jumanji, the new Jumanji. And I watched Black Adam. I didn't finish it, and then I also watched Uncharted on my recent flights. And so they were all mediocre. But that's what I want to watch on the plane, you know? I don't want to ruin a good movie by watching on the plane. You know what I mean? As far as white guys go, those two can be a challenge to tell apart. Exactly, exactly. They're just very generic looking. No offense. Um, Black Adam made you sleepy. I know Black Adam was so mediocre as well. It was just like great, like, and he was like just such a bland character, you know. What was the last non-mediocre movie you saw? Um, I must have talked about it on stream. I can't remember what I watched recently. I watched Nope. Fairly recently, but that was a while ago. I must have watched something since then. I can't remember what. I can't remember. Um, James Gunn is so mid. I don't know. I mean, I do like Guardians. Isn't the new Transformers, but they're mid. Yeah, yeah. DC movies are mid, but the animated ones are gas. Yeah, true. I haven't watched the newest Spider-Verse movie. I watched the original one in theaters, but I haven't watched the latest one. Black Adam is just a movie with The Rock with superpower. Yeah, true, true. I don't know what movies I've watched recently. I can't remember off the top of my head. Now I'm like struggling to think. Um, okay, this is very random, but one movie I really wanted to see. I've been wanting to see, but I don't have a. It's not on any streaming platform where I can watch it. I've been wanting to watch The Truman Show, which is so random, but I keep seeing people like reference it, and I'm like, I want to watch it, but I don't have like a place to watch it. So I need to wait for it to be available somewhere. Like for some reason, that's just like on my list. The Truman Show is so good. I feel like it's right on my alley because like I love like kind of like meta things, or like that kind of like vibe, right? It's a good one. Yeah, I can't find a place to watch it. Maybe I will find a not so official place to watch it then. We still haven't seen Barbie. Yeah, I haven't seen Barbie. I'm not that interested in it though. The Rock only plays himself in anything. True, true. Or The Flash. Yeah, I heard The Flash is kind of mediocre. It's an old one, but I keep hearing people talk about it. Gotta be a VHS copy somewhere. I don't have a VHS player. Maybe I can rent both. I saw him reappear in WWE, and the little child in me went crazy for his entrance. Aw. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of WWE fans out there. Um, it's currently 5. Okay, okay. Is how is my bestie Adam Cole doing? In stream is my top comfy stream than streamer. Aw, I appreciate that. You can rent the Truman Show on Amazon Prime, true. But I could just get it for free, you know? Instead of giving money to Amazon. Adam is injured. Oh no! He turned heel, but he's injured. Oh, okay. I hope he gets better soon. My bestie. He needs to get back on his feet, you know? Um but yeah, he's doing great too. Oh no. Maybe he'll stream while he can't wrestle anymore. But yeah, that movie was on my list randomly. And obviously I'm still waiting for Poor Things to come out on some streaming platform. I don't know where it will be. But I'll have to find it somewhere. I've been really wanting to see that film, but I didn't get to see it in theaters. He's been having a bad streak with injuries. Oh, that's too bad. I guess it happens. I guess it happens if you're in a very demanding, kind of physically demanding career. I had like a list of movies I was gonna watch, but I can't remember where it was. Oh, it was just yeah, it's just that. The Disney Plus, the Disney Plus ad shows Poor Things. Oh no. Okay, okay. I'll have to get back on the Disney Plus thing, or maybe I'll just you know, maybe I'll just download everything at once. um, The Rock returned to WWE on family teaming vibes. Ah, okay, okay. I'd like to see the Ben Stiller remake of Secret Life of Walter Mitty. But I have a feeling that the Ben Stiller one is better. That like rings a bell. That was like a movie from like a really long time ago, no? But maybe I'm thinking about the original. I feel like I've heard of it. But it's not something I've thought about for a long time. Um, yeah, I have to get back into watching some movies for sure. But right now I'm busy with Stardew Valley, of course. You meant Danny with two. That's okay. It's okay. But yeah, welcome in, Caribbean. Hope you're doing well today. Bam. What other movies? Any other recommendations? I like for me personally, um um the one the movies the type of movies I'm really into are movies with strong like that have a strong focus on like characters. I don't care that much about plot. I like a good strong like focus on characters, and I like coming of age films, but I'm open to other films as well. But I'm not a big fan of comedy movies. Or not a big fan of comedy movies. Okay, that's about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not probably that's probably a comedy movie then. Have you listened to the song One Spark English version? No, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was an English version. I did watch the music video for One Spark, but I only watched it once. I don't remember. It's really good though for comedy. That's the one with what's the guy called? We had like a whole meme about the guy, right? Bill Murray? Ben Murray? No laughing aloud. I just think a lot of comedies are kind of cringe. Okay, a lot of comedies like they just don't suit me. I don't like really raunchy comedies. Um, I don't like very like crude humor and stuff. So like I think it's just like a lot of them don't vibe with me. Psychological thrillers. I like psychological thrillers. Like I said, the recent films I really enjoyed was Nope, the Jordan Peele Disney wrestling movie with Zac Efron that my friends told me was so good. Oh, interesting. Almost like a coming of age and heavy character focused. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean that could work. I mean, a lot of coming of age have like a lot of comedy aspects, right? They're usually like lighthearted, right? But it's not necessarily like comedy for the sake of comedy. Um, Miji makes her own comedy. I mean, I don't mind comedy in the film, but a lot of like mainstream comedy movies just don't vibe with me. What about Wes Anderson films? Can you give me an example? I'm not good at remembering directors. I can barely remember actors. I cannot remember directors. I always get everyone confused. Again, they're all like, they just all blend together. Tells the story of the Von Erich brothers as they make history in the highly competitive world of professional wrestling in the early 1980s through tragedy and triumph. Yeah, you definitely wrote that. Um, the brothers seek larger than life immortality on the biggest stage in sports. Fair enough. Yeah, you definitely just wrote that yourself. It's just that the Pokemon like game Temtem. Um, oh, that sounds very complex. Good luck. I hope you enjoy Temtem. Um, I don't know anything about the game. I'm sorry. The Royal Tenenbaums, the Grand Budapest Hotel, Moonrise Kingdom. I've only heard the second one, but haven't seen it. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. I've not heard the other ones. Need to see Wonka. I heard it's like kind of mid. I watched the Alex Myers video on it, and it didn't seem that good. I didn't see a strong like, yeah. I don't think people felt like they thought the characterization of Willy Wonka was weird. Yeah, I didn't. I saw that people didn't really like it. Okay, I should probably wrap up pretty soon. Um, what Twice song do you want to hear, Kalani? I'm sorry, I don't know one Spark. I only listened to once. My sis told me Kung Fu Panda 4 was mid, less action, more talking. Yeah, it is how it is sometimes with those like kids movies sequels, right? I want to watch Wonka because it's got Matthew McConaughey as a Oompa Loompa. The video I was watching was like I don't know if it's that guy, because I don't know who that is, but the guy who was playing one of the Oompa Loompas, um, he was like apparently very unhappy about playing it. He was like, I think he was just doing it for a paycheck, but he was like unhappy about it. I can't remember what he was mentioning something about it, but I can't remember. We can go Moonlight Sunrise or the Fields. Any preference from anyone? Moonlight Sunrise, the field, what did I say? Moonlight Sunrise or the Fields? Both are great. You vote for the Fields? Okay, any other votes? Um, you tried watching Dune Part 1 but turned off the moment I got to the torture box versus the poison pit. I've never watched Dune, so I don't know what you're talking about. I can only guess. You can't stand dystopia. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. There was a period of time where dystopia was very overdone. You said Moonlight Sunrise. I thought I said Moonlight Sunlight. I said Moonlight Sunrise. It's so confusing. Sometimes when I was first trying to sing along to the song, I kept saying Moonrise Sunlight. Like I'm like, it's so confusing. Twice look at me. Is that a song, or you just want Twice to look at you? Because understandable. Yeah, same, right? It's so confusing. And then they say like, "Baby, come be my starlight." Like, and then it's like it's so confusing. Moonlight, sunrise, baby, come be my starlight. Like, you know, like it's so confusing. Okay, any other vote? We have one vote for the feels. So if no, we have no other votes, then we will sing the feels. By we, I mean me. Have I sung Moonlight Sunrise on stream though? I can't even remember. Maybe we should have never. I don't know. Maybe I should sing one that I haven't sung. But the feels is the feels is the feels. The feels is the feels. It's still, you know, we love the feels. Only the feels and the others. What would be your preference, Kalani? It was your points. We swaying in the moon ride. Shush. Okay, I already know Ricky's vote, so okay, let's go feels. The feels is a vibe. It really is. The feels is so fun. You don't know any Twice songs? Well, you're about to know one. Okay. I'm gonna try and sing along to the the karaoke version, but I actually don't really know like I've never tried to sing along to the karaoke, so I guess we'll see. Wait, guys. With backup vocals? Should I sing with the backup vocals? I kind of want Twice to be my backup singers. I'm kind of down. I think some of it I can't sing anyway because it's like I think the backup vocals will be good because I can't sing. I sing the feels a lot, and some of them, you know, because like they have 9 members, it like overlaps. The feels is all in English. Yeah, it's their first English song. Dakar needs a recommendation video. he's like in pain now. We'll sing backup with you and Dakar and Ricky. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you guys all have to sing backup as well. Okay, let's go. I don't know where I'm supposed to come in, by the way. Sorry. First, volume check. What is the backup vocals like? Okay. I think this is a good volume. Okay. Actually, it's easier to sing along. It's easier to sing along with the backup vocals. So I don't know where to come in. Okay, ready? Yeah, I'm gonna be the 10th member of Twice this time. Boy, I know you got the feels. Boy, I know. I'm so curious about your boy, wanna keep it cool, but I know every time you move, got me frozen. I get so shy, it's obvious, catching feels like butterflies. If I say what's on my mind, with a hit bullseye, shoot, I'm ready, aiming fire. Baby, hi. Feel like Cupid's alive, alive tonight. Yeah, tonight. If our beats the same way, let me know. Cause I'm boom, boom, boom from head to toe. Now, I know love, it is such a funny thing. A mystery, allure. Gotta get to know you more. Cause I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction, yeah. Got the feels for you, yeah, 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 yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, oh. Never let it go, oh, oh, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know, I got the feels. Boy, I know, you feel it too. Sway in the moonlight, dance in the dark. I know that I caught your eye. Are we on same vibe? I wonder what's on your mind. Got me good, and I wanna be a boom. If I stumble, I wanna be a fool. Beneath the neon lights, baby, electricity tonight, baby. I know love, it is such a funny thing, a mystery, allure. Gotta get to know you more. I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction, yeah. I got the feels for you, yeah, 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 yeah. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, oh. Never let it go, oh, oh, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know. I got the feels. Boy, I know. I know you feel it too. Boy, I know. I got the feels. Boy, I know. I know you feel it too. You got my attention. So what's your intention? Tell me, baby, what's the deal? Oh, when looking, I know it, baby. My eyes reveal that you give me the feels. Oh, you have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, oh. Never let it go, oh, oh, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got all the feels for sure. I got all the feels for ya. Boy, I know. I got the feels. Boy, I know. I know you feel it too. Boy, I know. I got the feels. Boy, I know. I know you feel it too. Nice. It's so much easier with the backup vocals because they like join me sometimes. And I'm like, oh, this is exactly where I need to be. Thank you, thank you. There was like people in the hallway like when I started it, and it was really awkward because I know they can hear me like really clearly. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. They can enjoy the feels as well. I'm glad you guys like it. The feels is always a vibe, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, I think you're never gonna meet them anyway. True, true. I've caught in like a few glimpses of my neighbors, but that's about it. I've met like I just like said hi maybe like to like one or two of them. You're so hyped seeing it live, yes. That'd be so much fun to see live, especially in like in NA. Like everyone would be singing along too, because it's like they're like one of their few English songs, right? I think that'd be so much fun. I do need to see them eventually, but they've never come anywhere near me. But yeah, we were. I know you were. You. If there's like a concert video of like the feels, I know I will hear you just screaming, "Sway in the moonlight." Like you will be heard over the entire stadium. But yeah, I think I will leave it here for today. Eva with NMIX's cover. Oh my god, I need to hear that. NMIX vocals with this song. I mean, I love Twice, but they're not like the most vocal powerhouses, you know. But yeah, I will leave it here for today. Make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. I'll be streaming again. My next stream will be on Wednesday. We'll be playing some Genshin, but if you want more like just chatting, that'll be on the weekends. But yeah, other than that, I'm glad you guys I'm glad we could jam to the fuels at the end. Have a nice karaoke session. It's been a while. And you know, I've been doing my singing lessons, so you know, I'm practicing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.